Welcome back to the Hot Ashes Podcast. I'm Lee.
TK back.
We got
in the building.
TK back in the house.
Back in the building, baby.
Back in the building. So we're going to be talking about all his shenanigans that he's been up to lately.
And what's to come still.
Yeah, more shenanigans coming. We've also got a new guest on. We'll get to him in a minute. And later on, I believe we're going to have Solange as well, but she's helping some customers.
Doing the thing.
Doing that thing. So first off, let me start off with what I'm smoking. I am smoking a George's Box Press Torpedo right now. I will be right after this smoking a My Father the Judge by My Father.
Those are good.
The Judge by My Father.
I do like those.
Good. Well, the thing is, I think they taste very similar to the George's Box Press Torpedoes.
Maybe that's subconsciously why I like them.
Well, I think that it's for the money. I like the George's one, but My Father, you really can't ever go wrong because I had the Le Bijou before too, and those are
good.
Very good. You know, it's a little longer or whatever. I like a longer smoke, giggity.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done the giggity. And I am drinking back to the OG, Pernicious, sweet, delicious, Pernicious.
It is good.
TK, what are you smoking? What are you drinking?
Shout out to Solange. This was a wedding gift. I'm smoking Rocky Patel 30th anniversary.
I'm glad you said that. I have your wedding gift in that card over there.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. And this is actually phenomenal already, so I can already tell it's going to be great.
Let me see the label. Nice.
Classy
I have not
joint.
seen that one.
It's the one on the coffee table.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty good already. And then I'm just twinning with you, dude.
You did the crown cut, huh?
Yes, sir.
If you don't know what the crown cut is when you take a V cut and you cut one way and then the other way, and it makes little.
It's noise.
It's noise.
But yeah, the Pernicious is what I'm on. And I was telling you before we started recording. Woo!
You drank a little bit beer this past
We'll get
month.
to it. We'll get. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we'll get into that story. All right, who do we have on microphone 3?
What's up, everybody? I'm Mark.
Mark,
Going
welcome
on,
to the
brother?
show. And what are you
Thank you for
smoking?
having me. A acid Cuba Maduro.
That is the first. I knew that smell. That's the first cigar I ever smoked. That's what got me into smoking cigars.
Saying I'm getting back into them a little bit.
The Cuba.
It's spicy. It's like there's a little bit of spice to it. It's not bad though.
Sure. Yeah,
I miss that smell. That's
I
kind
got
of
a
cool.
good old Yingling here.
Yingling.
Can't go wrong with
One
it.
of my favorites, yeah.
Nice. And you'll turn that on
Da-da-da-da.
as you usually do. And then we will be getting to microphone 4.
No stranger.
Now the bottom, very bottom there, you just hold that in. All right, and then say something. You maybe give it to me and I'll do it. She doesn't know how to push buttons. I'm going to sneeze.
Something.
Take over.
You got it. I
Bless
seen
you.
the light turn on. I saw the light.
That's it. Take over. All right, what are you smoking?
Ooh, I'm about to try A Girl With No Name. It's from the Deadwood Estates. Yeah, I haven't tried this one yet, but I figured if I'm going to be in the podcast from start to beginning, I'm going to
that a Churchill?
start to finish. Yeah, it's a long one.
Giggity.
Yeah.
A longin'.
Yeah. And then I'm drinking Keeper's Heart.
Keeper's Heart?
Irish whiskey, mostly because I'm just helping run the bottle empty.
Oh, I got you. I'll tell you what. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go get your wedding gift.
Okie doke. Sounds good. Don't kill yourself.
I love your glasses.
Thank you.
Where'd you get them?
New sports shop. $20.
Nice.
And they're polarized.
Yeah, and they're purple.
I like. Oh.
Ooh.
Let's go, baby. Thank you.
Knob Creek.
Knob Creek
Creek.
Blenders Edition.
This is awesome. Thank you. This is gonna.
You're
cause,
welcome, man. I didn't know what you wanted, so I
This
was
is
like,
gonna
liquor
cause
always
bodily
wins.
damage, but it will get drank. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Appreciate it.
And he's smoking my wedding gift.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
That's what reminded him.
Can we roll into that? Because that was a fun time. We all had a fun time there.
Yeah, I'm married now.
You are married. I noticed you look really tired and stuff. Is that because you're married now?
Nah. Well, Brooks walked up and I was like, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was, a couple weeks ago.
But somebody said they saw you guys and the whole wedding party was like drinking at Lowe's.
Yes.
Afterwards.
The next day.
Or the next day.
The next morning.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
from front to back, man, it was epic. I guess my opinion's biased because it was my wedding, but you know, like the cliche is, don't get too hyperfixated on stuff because there's something that's gonna go wrong.
Right, right.
The flowers might not look how you blah blah.
Thought everything was awesome.
Dude, it was no hiccups.
It was, dude. I loved. So talk about the.
I hiccuped
So talk.
a lot at the end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When
yeah.
I'd
too.
gone home, I was very hiccupy.
Yeah, and these two, her and Cody, like, let's go to 34. I'm like, bro, I've been out I had a gig that day.
That's right. I forgot
I
about
was all
that.
sunburned, and that's why my head's peeling. And I was like, but I could get a second wind. But I was like, dude, there ain't no second wind that's gonna bring me to 34 North that night.
Yeah, right. I get
So,
it.
but I love that the groomsmen and the and all the whatever they're called, the
Bridesmaids.
women ones.
The
The bridal party.
The women's
but
groomsmen.
everybody was cracking beers and stuff right when they got up there. That was funny.
I know. I was just like, me and Nicole aren't gonna do it, but y'all can. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, and then the dude came up with the flower girl, and
Yeah.
he had like the thing with
Get
the
your
beers
beers here, get your
handing
beers
out.
here.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was a good time. I knew it was gonna happen. It went by too damn fast. I was trying to
Yeah,
like not
like savor the time. Yeah, I know, dude.
It was
And
like I blinked my eyes and it was like, all right. The wedding coordinator was like, it's time to get on the shuttle to go to 34. I'm like, we just got started.
Where'd
No,
you get
what-
married?
what-
Where'd you get married at?
Right around in Pelletier down Highway 58.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
Real nice
213
place. I've
West.
never
It was
been there.
Awesome. Yeah, it was super legit.
that actually confused me when the invite said 213 West, and then it said 213 West. Da, 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 da. I'm like, wait, which is it? But that's like the name
The
of it.
actual title.
Yeah, because they have a big sign out front. It's pretty nice.
I've been to many weddings, and that's the first one that I've ever seen a bouncy house.
Oh yeah, the
I didn't even
swan
know
heart
it's-
thing.
In it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had socks there for if you didn't have socks, you can just use them and throw them in the
I didn't
thing.
know if it was like a kids only thing going on there.
No, it was like
No,
it
dude.
was all white and it was like a heart shape to get into it. Like it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good like photo prop.
And later on, there were adults on it,
100%.
Say that sounds fun.
falling all over the place. You could tell they hadn't bounced on
And it was
something
a
in a long
surprise
time.
from
It was
Nicole.
good.
So I like showed up. I didn't know that was a thing. So I showed up and I was like, oh, that's cool.
When was the hardest to speak and not cry?
Bro, the obvious when I was saying my vows.
I know, dude. Well, when you saw her, everybody says
it
this.
was
As soon as you started, like, everyone was like, my allergies.
Did
Yeah,
you
it
think
was-
you were going to cry?
I felt like I knew I was going to, but like right before when we were lined up about to go walk, and I was like, am I going to cry? I was like, I might not.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh no, you are.
Yeah, well, it don't matter what you want. You're
And
crying.
it's like my body decided for me. It's like, you definitely are. But yeah, it was brutal in a good way. And dancing with my mom was like, oh my god.
that was cool. Yeah. And Nicole did good on her, and your guys' vows were like so similar.
Dude, and I did it was
And you
not
never talked
planned
about.
that
I
way.
knew as soon as you said it and she laughed. I knew y'all didn't plan that. It was cool when they said their vows. They said very similar things. Like I can know I could be a handful sometimes.
We both were
Both
like, I
of them
know
said
I'm
that
a
exact
handful
line.
sometimes. Like we both
Yeah.
said that part. And it was like, well, we are.
Yeah, it was good. It
Point
was real
taken.
good.
Now you can't be mad at me for it because I said it in my vows. I warned you, and you said I do.
Yeah, I'm glad Carl and Marie were able to make it too. That was cool.
It was awesome, man. There was people there that I haven't gotten to see in a while.
Andy, there was so many people that I knew. I was like, oh, I forgot you knew TK.
Yeah, bro. So it was like the perfect mix of people because I had friends there that haven't met like friends. I don't know how to phrase it. Like friends from different eras of my life.
Yeah. And it's always hard to have events like that because you're bringing all these friends who don't know each other
Dude, and they all
together.
meshed
But they
perfectly.
all meshed. It was awesome.
No
Like
drama.
I got along with your friends like I knew them forever.
That's
you know what I mean?
what's up. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
It was cool.
That was a good time for you.
But I always
sure.
worry about parties like that. You know, it's like, oh, shit.
I think my favorite part was the Magic Mike song when you had to dance on her in her chair.
No one really even needed to have to be exposed to that.
Yeah.
Did you walk inside with your lit cigar and keep smoking while you were dancing?
It was never lit.
Okay, because we saw you in there like he's in there with a cigar right now, just dancing on the dance floor.
I was just trying to feel like a boss.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Please no. Is that a video? Oh Lord. A day that will live in infamy.
I guess that's the song. We don't have copyright to that song, but don't worry.
Dude, it was.
I did my best, okay?
Yeah. No,
So
it was
did
fun,
I.
dude. And I love your dad. He's freaking awesome. He's the coolest dude, man. Everybody was saying that. Dude.
He was
Harry's
like,
freaking awesome.
He was, I could tell he was super excited, but like his demeanor, he's like, his personality is like, I'm never going to admit that to you. That this is like the best day of my life. But the way that he was acting, I was like, you're having a blast.
Oh, man. He was absolutely having a blast.
He kept telling everybody how thankful he was that we were at his son's wedding.
Yeah. Oh, you should have seen how excited he was to see me. I was like, bro, I told you I was going to be here. Like, what are you talking about? Of course I was going to be.
Right.
You did the same thing.
I told
and
him
I saw
already.
you. You were like, bro. I was like, yeah, I told
Well,
you
I
was gonna
didn't
be
know
here.
if you were going to be there. What tripped me out is that you were there for the ceremony.
Oh,
Because I
yeah,
thought you were
'cause
going
of
to
the
hit the
gig.
reception.
Because of the gig. Yeah, no. If I RSVP, my ass is in that seat.
Dude, it was crazy.
The food was good. The open bar was good. As soon as I found out they had IPAs, that was awesome.
We did know there was
So-
going to be some IPA drinkers in the building, so we had
Yeah.
to,
Open bar
yeah.
with
Yeah.
IPA. That's
Yeah.
bold strategy.
It was a bold strategy.
And they had our friends from 34, a couple bartenders that we know from 34 were there. So that was cool. I was like,
Paul
look
bought
at
that.
all the famous
Paul
people
just
here.
bought that,
Bought what?
the venue.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
He owns since the
I
beginning
heard.
of April. He owns that now.
I got you. Yeah, I
And
heard.
he went 50-50 with him, and I think his sister-in-law is it.
But it was so cool. I was like, yeah, I know you guys. So
Yeah.
now it's like, and I went up because I didn't see any IPAs. I saw like Natty Light and freaking
That was my
the
signature
shit you
drink.
guys were drinking. And I was like, okay, I see wine. And I was like, I went up to Lauren and she goes, and she knows me from 34. So
Right,
she's like,
right.
we got a hazy IPA. And I was like, I was going to have to get
Dog,
one.
see,
Hook it up.
I'm here for the people, bro.
No, it was good. Dude.
We
It was
drink
great.
beer. Nicole's a bartender. She's not gonna. She's like, we have to have at least one.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man. It was great. So you're a beer guy? You're like, what would you call yourself? A beer snob?
I hate to say that. Some people think I am, but
I think I am because I don't like certain crappy beers that you grow up on, you know?
that's fair. I'd say I'm educated in it, so I know
Yeah.
what to look for. I know what
so you like craft beer?
quote unquote quality is and what's not quality. So
I like craft beer.
Craft beer is pretty cool.
kind of hit its plateau a few years ago for sure.
Yeah, New Belgium. It's like 6 million barrels or less. If it's any more than that, it's no longer a craft beer or something like that.
It's like craft independent type stuff.
Yeah, I
How
gotcha.
they designate it as far as barrelage and distribution network type stuff. But
Right.
yeah, it's one of those things. And if you build a tech company,
Yeah.
the whole thing's to do is to make it so big that you sell it. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. There you go.
But you do that in something crafty, especially beer, then you're a sellout. It's kind of
Yeah.
contradictory.
Which is
True.
actually
And
the
then-
business mission.
And then who
Right.
buys it?
And-
Anheuser.
Exactly.
You
And then
know?
you
And
get
it's
so
watered
big
down.
and then nobody wants you. It's kind of a crapshoot, honestly.
Yeah.
The guys that can kind of do it and stay regional, stay within a state and crush it, kind of like
What's your favorite? Like, do you like IPAs at all? Do you like Guinness? Do you like
what's considered clear beer, clean beer. So
what's that?
like a West Coast IPA, similar to the traditional style IPAs of what you would think, like kind of the more hoppy, bitter, resiny, piney.
Like what Buddy was
earthy.
drinking, the Highlight or whatever. Is that
Yeah, similar to that from Cigar City in Tampa. Similar.
I
What
like
you guys are
Highlight.
drinking is more on the kind of new age stuff where they go after the fruitier, juicier side of the hops. And
Yes, so there's a threshold for me with that to where it's like too much, like the Voodoo Ranger, like the juicy IPAs and stuff. Like
Well,
I
that's
can't do
also
all
like
that.
9%, isn't it?
The tall boys are, yeah.
Yeah, those
Well,
beers are just tailored for just juice bombs and super high rated hops and
See, and I don't like any of those fruity beers either.
yeah. I mean like a true sour, like a true well done open fermented in a cool ship sour
Right.
is great.
I love sours though.
Yeah, if you use whole fruit and you rest it in oak,
I like it.
yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
sour
need
as
to
you
try
can.
a sour because I don't remember if I've
They're
ever tried one.
I like them the
phenomenal
sours you
beers.
can get.
Yeah, if you
I like it
understand the
really
science
tart.
behind it. Phenomenal beers, but everybody, you can.
Is it in fact sour? I'm imagining it is
absolutely, yeah.
because if my logic from liquor or wine is any or cigars is any indication, I probably would like it because I started off with a sweet wine, went all the way as dry as I can get.
Yeah.
And same thing with cigars. I want the darkest freaking coffee. I just black. So
That was my favorite. I went to brewing school for 2 years, and that was
okay.
that was my
Oh,
favorite.
neat.
That was my favorite part of, other than learning the processes and whatnot of how to actually brew, like
Right.
the actual sensory training and learning about flavor profiles and how to identify stuff is.
Oh, cool.
I feel like you can't be called a beer snob then if you've actually had
Yeah,
education
no.
in
Well,
it.
once you sit down and talk with me for 5 minutes, you're like, yeah, he's a
Exactly.
snob, but at least he knows what he's talking about. He's not just
No,
saying,
I don't
yeah.
think that's the snob. I think the snob is like I only drink this.
No,
whatever.
Dude, my favorite beers are free.
Knowing about something doesn't make
My
you a
favorite
snob.
beer is a free beer, is what I tell people. So it's like, for me, I'm like, dude.
I only drink 2 kinds, yours and mine.
Until I went to school and started hanging out with brewers and just got interested in it. It was Yinglings. I thought Yingling was like fancy beer, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's just
Yeah,
really
because
cool.
it's not Bud Light.
Right. Yeah, it's just really cool to.
Yeah.
I
Well, now you're back to your roots with the Yingling.
Love it,
It's
man.
full circle moment.
crushing some Red Oaks the other night.
Dude,
love
I
that
like
brew,
Red Oaks too, but I've had a night off of those before, so my palate on that is kind of on chill right now.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I just be putting down some Pernies.
Dude, if I can't do that, like if we go to the bar together and like that's what I'm drinking,
Oh,
like,
you're not
I'm
gonna- no.
I'm gonna Irish goodbye y'all.
A lot
because
of
I'm gonna
people-
be hammered.
A lot of people try that when
I
we're
know,
out,
you
and I'm
can't do
like,
that.
bro, we're Ubering, so we're good, but like,
You cannot be
don't
pounding
keep up
that.
with me, dude.
Enjoy it.
And that's just because I'm used to this beer. It's not like I have some high alcohol tolerance, you know. I'm not going to do that with whiskey. I'm not going to go.
Exactly.
I'm not, you know what I mean. I'm not taking shots because why would I want to go quick?
Well, that's why I
wanna
like
go
to drink
slow.
natural lights.
I like
can
to
drink
sip. You could just
18
20,
of them.
20 of them, and you'll be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, yeah,
It's
I hear you.
it's super social, but if like there is a part of me that likes to go to a grocery store bar and have like what they have on tap for a craft beer too,
Got that
because
here in North Carolina is at was it Lowe's Foods got the beer gardens?
I'm not shouting anyone out.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
I'm just joking.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
for
the
sure.
one I've
We
seen.
always
it at.
we
It's
always shout
crazy to
people
me.
out. What are you talking about?
That's corporate.
That's corporate.
Well,
Do you hang out there? You're already supporting
A
them, man.
lot.
I think it was already said.
You're already supporting. Yeah, we did.
And also, you said Lowe's, and I just realized that anybody who's listening who doesn't know that Lowe's is a grocery store might think that
Well,
you're
that's
drinking
Lowe's
at
food.
the hardware.
So we call it ladies.
That would be lit though.
in the parking lot, just
Yeah.
tailgate down.
Like
Just
he
kidding.
Lowe's or she Lowe's. That's
There
what they
goes-
call it. Like he Lowe's is the
Mr. Lowe's.
yeah, Mr. Lowe's or Mrs. Lowe's. Mrs. Lowe's is the food one.
I
Mr.
just
Lowe's is
love that Lowe's in Cape Carteret, Lowe's and Lowe's are right by each
I like
other.
that too.
So even if somebody says I'm going to Lowe's, and if all that matters to you is the distance or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Right.
meet me
Yeah.
in between both of them.
Yeah.
Now, how cool would it be if you could drink inside of Lowe's, the man's Lowe's?
That'd be a problem
Nah,
because
we're not
I would
trying
be
out
wanting
power
to.
tools.
I'd be wanting to buy stuff.
Yeah.
I already want to buy
You don't
stuff
think
when
you
I
want to
walk in
buy
there sober.
munchies and food and stuff when you're in Lowe's food?
Just
No.
go to Lowe's and then go to Lowe's.
It's a psyop. They know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
they know what they're doing.
You drink 2 like 7% IPAs, and you're like, dude, you just reactivated your grocery list. Like 7 new things just got
Just
active.
got real
Oh, yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
Just got real hungry. The
Well-
thing they got at Lowe's now is the clothing sections with no fitting rooms. Have you seen these?
In Lowe's, like
Lowe's
Mr. Lowe's?
hardware,
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
full out clothing sections, no fitting rooms.
Yeah, I see a bunch of shirts and stuff on
Got
like
plumbers
that
in it.
one
I
rack.
saw a
And stuff.
video of a plumber dropping drawers the other day, just trying on some
He's like,
overalls.
well, if you're not gonna,
It's like, dude, I mean, it's here. I got to try it on.
Gotcha.
I tried it on a wetsuit today. Oh my god,
that was fun, wasn't
it
it?
did not fit. It's too tight.
I do want to give a disclaimer. I love Lowe's. I didn't mean to sound like a hater.
Oh, I love those too. But
To all my Lowe's people out
got-
there,
I got
Lowe's
my-
Foods, I love y'all.
I got my uncle's wetsuits, and I tried because they're nice wetsuits, and he doesn't, dive or anything anymore. But I figured, maybe in the winter for the kayaking or something. Nah, it's not happening. They don't fit. I was like, ugh. I was jumping around. It was like
Where'd you order
scene
it?
from a movie. I didn't order it. It was my uncle's.
Oh,
He gave them all to my mom.
Is it
And
Vaseline you can use?
my mom's gonna sell them. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, once you do that, just go get a bigger wetsuit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Just
But I only tried one on, so. But he's
Just go to,
small.
like,
he's smaller than me.
Harmony Surf Supply or like Birch or something.
I don't need one. I just was gonna get a free one, so that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then don't go spend $500.
Yeah,
on
because
one
don't
for
you
sure.
have a bunch of kayak gear that you wear in the wintertime? Like you have a bib or something you got?
Yeah, but that's not like waterproof. It's just like a layer over me. So it's like
So
if
it's
I land a fish, I
warming.
can just set it on my lap and I don't
got
get my
you.
clothes all slimy.
a little sun protection.
When are
That
we
too.
when are we all going out kayaking?
We should do that.
I was going to text you today and be like, Lee, it's a great day to go kayaking. You should go.
Yeah, but then I had the show.
Earlier.
That's true. I think my back is good enough that I can actually take that thing out now.
Has your back been torched?
Dude, for 3 weeks now.
Ouch.
4 weeks maybe. I don't know how long I've been talking about it.
Solange, how long has he been talking about
Oh
it?
my God, too long.
I have an appointment coming up. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
What you done did?
I have 2 bulging discs and
so there you
degenerative
go.
disc disease. I messed it up in the Marine Corps, but it gets better when you push them in and stuff. It's fine. Shit'll buff.
Yeah, but there's something I think there is like a disease amongst men where like you love complaining about what hurts, and if
feels
you
good.
feel sick,
I hate it.
but you still do things as if it's not a problem. Like there was
Yeah.
one day that Lee, and this was like at the pinnacle, like
Oh,
at the
God,
beginning
I know
when
what
he
you're gonna
is
say.
just so he's grueling over his back, and
It was like when it hurt real bad.
yeah, and-
Grueling.
yeah, I thought that.
That's
I was
a
like,
good
that's not a
word.
right word, is it?
Yeah.
It is now. And so, but he grabs his one wheel and he's like gonna go get the cases of water from his truck.
Well, I one-wheeled up with
And I was
Penny
like-
and all my bags.
yeah, I was like, you're
one-wheeled
not
up
about
here.
to one wheel with
With
the
a bum
freaking
back.
cases of water with your back.
I was standing up straight, so it didn't hurt that bad.
I was like, give me your keys.
Oh my gosh. What if you would have took a spill, boy? You would have been in trouble.
I've taken 2 spills.
And that's the same with George. George keeps trying to play 18 holes. I was like, play 18 holes, but I just don't want to hear about your knee.
Yeah, like if you're gonna make your injury
Problem, yeah.
your injury worse, then don't complain about it anymore because you are actively making it worse. We tell him all the time. You can't. First of all, you can't tell George anything. he's not gonna listen. He's set in his ways, and he said that to you, sweetie. I'm an old man. You're not going to
Sweetie,
change
I'm
me.
75. You cannot change me.
Because we're always
I
like,
can hear it now.
Yeah, because we're always like, George, man, if we just did this and moved that and put these here, he's like,
Like I'm not doing that.
No.
no. It's
Here,
fine.
Brother,
it's
grab
fine.
cigar. Let's sit down.
Get
Let's sit
cigar.
on our ass.
Yeah. We love you,
hilarious.
George. We love you.
Yeah.
We do. And we'll have him on episode 50. Anything about the wedding that you left out?
That whole I don't, dude.
Because you went on like a you weren't sober for a few days after that, were you?
All the 15 people that came to live at my house weren't for 3 days straight.
You said I'm finally becoming human again, dude.
It was super gnarly.
Just light the side that's not here. Just light the side that's not.
That's not running.
It's called
gotta
canoeing.
run.
What that's called is called canoeing. Yeah.
So you need that.
But yeah, we went hard.
Yeah.
Sunday, the day after the wedding, we went to Riptides and did karaoke
Oh,
and like
yeah.
ate food. And I was like, yo, come to a cool spot to get beers during the day.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
We were just, it was like time didn't exist because there's people there that, we, from both sides, like Nicole's friends from New York and my friends from just back in the day. And like I said, everybody was getting along, like they already knew each other. So it was like, not to sound corny, but
lot of
like
new-
time did not exist. We were just in the bar, like just turning up.
And
like,
new friendships have blossomed.
yes,
from this.
100%.
That's what's cool
Like
about-
people are like, yo, I got to get your number, bro. Like,
See, a marriage is not just the marriage between those two people. It's the marriage between
Of the
two
cliques.
families, 2 cliques, 2 friend groups. And, a lot of times at weddings, I guess that's the one good thing about a wedding. I'm just kidding. It's
The
that-
one good thing.
What?
the singular only good thing.
I can't think of a good thing about a wedding other than whatever it was you just said.
I'm tainted.
Continue.
Yeah, go on.
No, that was it. That was
okay.
the best
Cool.
thing about it is that all these people get to know each other.
Yeah,
and,
it was cool.
And a lot of times,
Not that I ever thought that it wasn't going to be that way,
No.
but for me to think it and be like, I knew it.
Well, you always
It's
have.
gonna work.
You
It
always
was-
kind of feel
they're-
too like you have to. I gotta go talk to this group, and then I gotta go talk to that group, and I have to make sure that I'm with each group. But
They
if,
were
if-
just
if the
like,
whole group's like, boom, we're all a group. Cool.
Yeah, not a lot of people get that.
It was
that luxury.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty neat. And then so you went to Mexico, you come back, you get married, then you go on like a bender for a few days with your buddies.
I don't really want to describe it that
It's
way.
not a real bender. I'm just kidding.
But
You're
yeah,
enjoying each other's
Yeah,
company.
exactly.
In the way you know how.
How is it after having been married a couple weeks? Like, how do you feel any different, or is it the same?
I feel more mature, if that makes sense.
But you guys have
I
been.
feel like I did some like super
We wouldn't know.
grown man thing.
Mark, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
But you
I feel
guys,
like I did like an adult thing.
but
if
you
that
guys
makes
were
sense.
together for a long time before that.
We've
9
been
years.
together for 10 years. Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
So I
So
don't know.
enough time.
easy
I don't
day.
know how to describe that, but I feel like I did something like adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, George tells me never get married.
So where's your wife right now?
My wife was at Lowe's.
I just wanted to say where's your wife because it's
So we had this phone there that was like, I wish we would have broadcasted it more so people could have like done more. But there was a phone there, and it's like you could pick it up, and it's like you leave a message, and it's like we get the sound files. So there was one up there that I picked it up and I left a message, and I was like, hey, just want to let you know I was out front earlier and I got to say this for the first time because I really wanted to know where you were. I was like, where's my wife? Then all I had to do was look through the people, and there she was on the dance floor.
yeah.
My wife.
My wife.
This is my wife.
It was good vibes
It
though,
was you.
man.
What?
We were leaving trivia, and then it was like so many people were drunk on our way out, and there was this old guy just like hitting on these. I don't know. It was just a bunch of guys circled around these two chicks,
Oh,
a
God. That's
mother-daughter
crazy.
combo, and the guy was like, "Yeah, well, my name's Jeff," and then on our way out, Mark's like, "My name's Jeff."
As
Had
soon as
to.
you said that, that's what I was thinking. My name's Jeff.
Before he said it out loud, that's what I was thinking.
Give me a second. You good?
Hope
Yeah, yeah.
everybody heard that too.
Yeah, I hope
Dude.
everybody heard that.
Actually, can I have one of those Yinglings? Yes, sir.
They go on a beer run.
Okay, so how I know Mark?
That's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah, he so he's my buddy from Vail. I met him in Eagle, Colorado,
Word.
and I was dog sitting while he was couch surfing, and
Yeah,
so my
recently moved back and
yeah,
was couch surfing. Yeah. Met her.
he was living out of his Xterra just before that, right?
Well, I just moved back to Colorado and was waiting to move into my house. So it just so happened that the house
Thank
she
you.
was dog sitting for was also my good friend, and they were just roommates. So
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
cross paths and sat on the couch.
So do you snowboard?
I do.
Wait, was that the story about how y'all met?
Sort of,
Kinda.
not to the extent of when he
Started
I
hanging
guess
out.
decided he had respect for me or something, but
She called me out.
yeah, I called
I
him
was like,
out.
that's pretty cool.
She tries that all the time with me, but it's not gonna happen.
No, I messed up. It was a moment where I made a mess and
It was reasonable.
just you're not thinking. Had a couple beers and made a little bit of a mess. And
Hey.
No,
So-
it wasn't.
It was my buddy's house too,
You
so
can-
I knew I was gonna clean it up later, and she just got
Yeah.
to it first. And I was like, oh,
You can say what it was.
all right.
You can
So
say
I was
it on the
cleaning out a little
podcast.
bowl.
I thought you were
Little
saying
bowl.
bong water spilled everywhere.
No, it wasn't. No. It was in
like
the
it.
sink. It was just like rinsing out a little bowl right in the sink, and totally my buddy's house.
But
Was gonna clean it up, then I don't know. I think she got to it first and was like, essentially called me out on it. And I was like, that's cool that you're looking out for the house, and I respected her for it. Essentially,
yeah, well, his buddy has a hard time
cleaning up in general.
keeping things clean, and Mark and I are the cleaner of every roommate that we tend to.
There's total
live with
stoner
in.
movement when you're like, I'll get that later. And
Yeah,
I know
like
I'm gonna
Mark
do it.
is
Famous
clean.
last words.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
But both sides of the sink were filled, and I was just gonna knock it all out. And then I was like, ew, the right side smells like resin, and it just smells so gross. And I was like, Mark's gonna have to do that side of the sink. And I like barely knew the guy.
Hey.
And I was like, hey, I did this side. You want to do that side since it smells like bowl?
Old bowl.
Classic stoner, but promise I was heading back to clean it up probably the next morning. But you're late at night, just getting a little
Yeah,
stoned
I
before
could get it
bed. You're
later,
like, I'm
man.
gonna hit them dishes later, but
No, he ended up taking over my lease when I moved back here, and or when I moved here, I should say, and he was gonna be living with my roommates, and I was usually the one cleaning up after the three of us, and so I knew that he was gonna have a little problem with that because I know that he keeps things clean, I keep things clean. It's not that hard. So really, we should just be roommates.
That seems like the optimal situation, and at the very least, your living space would be tidy.
it's very clean now.
Which-
Yeah.
The old roommates moved out, so
Yeah.
I've taken over the old house. I wouldn't have my house in Vail if it wasn't for Solo. So
And the price is good.
very good.
I've
Yeah.
also banged my head against the wall with Nicole about like she tells me for 10 years, literally, she was like, if everywhere that you're living is clean, it's way easier to be in a good mental headspace if
100%.
your living area is clean. And I'm like,
That's
"Nah,
true.
whatever. Like you said, it's easy to self-justify not cleaning up. You know what I mean? You could be like, I'm like terrible at it, but I've gotten better over time. And now I'm starting to see like when you walk in the house and it's all clean.
It's peaceful.
Yeah, it feels better.
It's peaceful. I was always the roommate. Like, I don't care what your room looks like. I don't go in your room, but this is
Right.
Yeah.
our
It's
common
shared
space.
living space, yeah.
Nicole's going to watch this and be like, dude, you don't even clean. I clean. Love you. All right. Continue.
That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, but he grew up in Jacksonville.
That's what he was
Yeah,
telling me
that's
off
right.
camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because dad was a Marine.
Dad was a Marine.
Mom worked on base.
Yeah.
Dad was Marine. Mom worked on base.
That's
and then-
literally that combo, same combo, bro.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you said you're from Jacksonville, I was like, your dad was a Marine.
100%.
Or mom, but it's usually,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, dad.
That's
Everybody
the
was.
only way you get
Or
there.
you're a contractor. You're,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
building something
Right.
for the Marines or in the military. But
I told him that Havelock is Jacksonville Junior.
It kind of
It
is.
really is.
It is.
I was born in Okinawa and don't remember it at all. And then my earliest memories were 29 Palms.
Ew, gross.
29 Palms and I don't know. Joshua Tree was cool. Kind of my earliest memories are climbing on rocks. So
Yeah.
then we ended up here. Well,
And now he takes his Xterra to all sorts of off-roading adventures.
You do like the
about
rock
Utah a little
climbing
bit.
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Not rock climbing, but rock crawling
That's what I meant. Like,
Crawling.
with the Xterra.
yeah,
Is
you know how
Busco
like
Beach still the thing?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it still is, but we used to go down there with our four-wheelers and stuff and just party
Where?
at Busco Beach. It's about 2 hours away. More,
I don't even know where it is.
maybe 1 hour.
Isn't it out
South of
in
here or
the
something like
somewhere?
that.
It's like in the cut. It's like a muddy
yeah, it's like
spot.
south of here. I can't remember where,
Yeah, out
but
there near like Southern Pines.
it
out there.
is redneck heaven. I mean, it's like
It's Wahila National Forest.
I
out
have
there.
no idea.
It's like a bunch of mud holes. People bring their
Yeah.
four-wheelers.
But
with
you can
snorkels or
either
jeans with
do mud
snorkels.
or you can go on dirt trails or you can do tracks. Like it's everything you want.
Right.
And so like we'd go off mud in one
Oh,
day.
so you could bring like dirt bikes out there.
yeah,
and
dirt
stuff.
bikes, four wheelers, those side by sides.
I've never been, so
Oh man,
I
it's
never had a vehicle that
so
was equipped
fun.
for that kind of activity.
It's so fun, so
It's my
fun.
favorite thing. Is driving
Yeah.
on a dirt road,
Oh man,
getting muddy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
you
got
had
rid of
a-
my ATVs. So
You had a flash flood experience recently in Utah?
Yeah.
What?
About 2 years ago, I got stuck on probably a road that maybe I should have planned a little bit better for, but definitely should have checked the weather. And I was out in Canyonlands National Park, and there's a 100-mile Forest Service road that's maintained, and you go up on top of the canyon rim down into the canyon. And my whole intention was to do just the first third of it.
Right.
And then big old
Love you,
storm
brother.
rolled in, and it went into like hurricane force winds, torrential
that's good.
downpour, and everything flows down and it
Of
can't.
course.
And I'm down, as down as you can be. And for about 5-10 minutes there, it got a little squirrely, and had a plan to kind of anchor myself to a tree if I needed, and vehicles moving about 2 feet of water, and there was just about that much coming down off the canyon.
Yeah,
So
and you're like, here we go.
here we go, man. So, one of
Yeah,
those,
but you were by yourself, weren't you?
I was about to
and
ask
then,
that next.
Yeah. And then,
I do a lot of stuff by myself, and that was one of the times that I was pretty kicking myself and a little hard on myself.
You're like,
and
damn, I should have brought
should
somebody.
be- yeah, or it just changes so quick when you're out in areas like that. And I'd only planned to do a third of I did about 30 miles that day, and I was going to turn around and go right back out the way I came, and the road actually got washed out behind me, so I
oh crap.
had no other choice but to
Mother Nature was like, watch
It's
this.
one of the coolest, most beautiful, both after the storm, where it turned into 100-foot waterfalls coming off the cliffs, and everywhere I looked was water flowing, and super beautiful rainbows in the desert. It was crazy. Like, I'm looking around like,
Yeah.
nobody else is seeing this. Like, this is kind of cool.
Straight like Nat Geo status. Like,
I could show you some videos, but one of the cooler moments of my life. And then that night, the storms kind of lingered around. So at night, there was huge lightning and thunder. So it would light up the desert and then just go dark. And for a second, you see all the cliffs.
And there's no light pollution, so you see it all.
No, you're so far out there that even on like on a full moon, there's so like you can see for miles. On
I was
the
about to
front
say that's almost like the damn near the sun.
That's when you need to have a telescope, man.
end. It's awesome.
No light pollution. You can see everything.
One of the more butt-puckering, stressful situations, but
Of course.
beautiful. And then the next day turned into
The best thing ever.
18 hours of winching and digging, and got saved by some Utah people. These guys rolled
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Like these guys rolled up, and I was like, that's who I want to see. You know, like
Yeah.
hell yeah.
They're like, we got this.
Old timers, dude. Old timers
Yeah.
and old 80s Land Cruisers rolled up, and I was like, yes.
What did they say? What was like the initial contact? They were like, are you okay?
The fuck are you doing out here? It was exactly what the old man said. And toss it.
Yeah, just toss it.
Bad throw.
It's fine.
But I was kind of looking at him the same way because it was like him and all his kin out there. There's 3 of them, and
Right.
his grandpa, son, wife, grandma, and then
Other wife.
Bro,
Other wife.
out
other
there
wife.
driving around. It
Just
took me
kidding.
30 minutes. I'm like, that's a newborn. Like that's like a 6-month-old baby. Not newborn, but you know what I mean. Like that's a
Right.
baby.
It's an infant.
So like when we all linked up and realized like, oh, we're in the shit, and like, I'm a good off-roader, but they had the winches and the turbocharged Toyotas with everything, and so
They were ready for
I kind
it.
of just got in line and was like, if I get
Blaze a trail.
if I'm
I'll
getting
follow
out of
you.
here, it's with these guys,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
at one point we came across these other guys, and they literally were pulling out Starlink and sitting down to enjoy the night, and it was just like, yeah, that's not the move right now. We got to keep moving.
Damn.
And it was just funny because they mentioned that a tow truck was on the way, and we're like, hey, no, there's not,
Yeah, how they
there's
gonna
not a
get-
tow truck coming out here, bud. So,
How long of a drive was it to get to the furthest point you were out?
I mean, it's a 100-mile loop, or not loop, but it's a 100 miles.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Any way you cut it, that's a lot.
100
Yeah,
miles
yeah.
is off-roading, and some of it's white knuckle, like 5,000, 6,000 RPM, just fucking giving it hell, just
By yourself.
to the sky, like nose to the sky.
Alone?
Huh? Oh yeah,
Holy shit.
I do a lot of stuff by myself. I don't like to.
I
wait.
guess somebody would have to sign up for that.
there's life. There's life to be seen, and I just not gonna. I'm single, so it's not.
No, that's
so
cool.
It's like I just go out and get after it a little bit. But that was an eye-opening trip for
That
sure.
seems like an adrenaline infused thing.
Yeah.
It was emotional for sure. Like
I mean,
every
for-
emotion.
To that level, though.
I got out of my truck at times and just screamed at my truck and walked 100 feet
Oh,
and came back because I'm
man.
just like
I've been that
it's
mad,
so
dude.
just emotional. Like I don't want to be doing this anymore. Like it's enough. Like
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
actually at that point a few times where I'm like,
I'm
God,
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you, God, for testing me,
thank
but
you
this
for
is all
the-
I can handle.
Thank you for the Japanese building cool trucks. Honestly, like they build
Yeah.
freaking tanks, man. Like
But so your car was fine? I mean, it worked. Just
not gonna lie, it was. I made it back. So this was like an 18-hour ordeal that we got back. We got off trail at 4 a.m. Just tired, covered in mud, dirt everywhere.
course.
We've been digging, cutting trees. We rerouted the west side of White Rim Road on National. Like we had to at one point. We just was nothing else to do. and,
yeah.
I guess
You have to.
Yeah,
These guys got like chainsaws and stuff.
they had mini chainsaws. We had winches. We had. I mean, at one point we came to a wash that had been just completely 90 degree, 8 feet straight down where the road was.
Oh my God.
So we're just like,
Bro, that is insanity.
I started
Yeah.
digging. We spent 3 hours just building a ramp.
I would have been scared.
I'd have been pissed like him.
I wasn't pissed. It's like,
I'd have
to
been
be
pissed.
honest,
I'd
it's
have
like
been
you don't
cool.
realize it's the best day of your life until you're out of it. You're like the next day, I was like sitting there. I was like, that was awesome. Like, and
Now you have that story.
right,
You
it's
know?
like, what are these guys doing out here, and why did they show up when I needed them the most? And then I was able to help them. They were able to help me, and just
Well, it's like what Lee was saying. It's like, dude, sometimes you're just tested in that way, and it's like, how are you gonna respond whenever that time comes?
absolutely.
That is correct.
Get to work type of situation. though.
100%, because the only thing that can fix this right now is me.
I'm not sitting down and pulling out Starlink. I'll tell you that much. Like, we gotta get.
Do you
out
have
of it.
Starlink?
No, we just came past those guys that I'll just never forget.
It's supposed to be a new like big thing that they
like
out in those
internet, right?
remote
Yeah,
locations
it's
where you
satellite internet.
yeah
And truthfully, I'm thinking about getting it for my house because it's so reliable.
I heard it's like super effective.
yeah.
$50 a month, and excuse me.
I don't even know what I'm paying internet.
But in the mountains, like
Probably more than 50.
where I live,
Maybe.
the Wi-Fi and the internet's terrible. So it's like, why not get this thing, have it on
Directly from the source.
have it on my deck, and when I go out in the woods, take it, link it on my truck, and just be.
Oh, that's the thing too, because you can take it anywhere that you go, and you don't have to pay a different amount if you're going to be on the road or something. You just use it.
Yep.
That's probably
I like
the
that.
coolest part about it.
Yeah,
Trippy
because
to see the satellite. You ever seen the satellites been shooting up when Elon decides to shoot them up?
yeah, when they look like they have the cone.
It's like just one solid stream of lights shooting up into the sky, very uniformed.
Yeah, stops right before
Pretty
the
scary. The
firmament.
first time you see it, it's pretty like that's aliens. That's 100% aliens.
I've seen a UFO out in Utah, middle of a.
the Starlink satellites going.
Yeah,
up?
but
I haven't seen them going up.
isn't
but
everything a UFO if you don't know what it is?
Exactly.
So if a jet goes over and you don't know what kind of jet it is, that's
Yeah, but
unidentified flying object.
Yeah, but it wasn't a jet.
Well, I'm
It
just
was
saying.
something that I could not identify.
Y'all be busting
So,
each
like-
other's ass, bro.
But the thing,
I swear.
but I couldn't identify what the hell it is. It did not move like anything that we have ever known to be in the sky.
Yeah. Well, you know UFOs are real, aren't they?
I saw one.
Might have been the space station. You ever seen the
So
space
then you-
No,
station?
it like
The ISS?
Yeah.
it went.
That's just like a star.
It moves like,
It just looks like a star. It just goes across.
but it's in a totally different uniform direction. That thing looks like it has somewhere to be.
Yeah.
Where most satellites are just kind of like, this thing is like,
Yeah.
Mine was like a orb light behind a cloud that didn't exist. I don't know how else to explain that. And then it disappears and then shoots that way, the other direction.
that might have been.
See, that's wild.
And then it was gone. And we were all like, this is in the middle of a river trip. No
How many
moon in
drugs
the
have you
sky.
done?
I mean, we were there, but we all saw it.
Yeah, but how many drugs have you done at this point?
Have I done?
Had you done at this
Ever
day?
in your entire life.
Like
Put it on
if you're
trial
on the
right
now.
stand
How
telling the story, a prosecutor would pick that apart.
Yeah, but your vision only gets better.
Oh, sure.
It does. And we all, I was like,
Somebody was using a laser or some shit, and they're like, "Do you guys see that?" Oh my
no,
god.
no way in hell. It was too far away, too glowy of a light. There was no cloud. And it zips the other way.
So you know it was
in
a UFO.
whole different, I know
Well, they
that
call
I
them
could
UA
not identify it.
Yeah.
And it was flying. And it was an object of some sort that emitted a light.
They call them UAPs now. I don't know what.
I don't.
What does that stand for?
Yeah,
Phenomenon.
yeah, unidentified aerial phenomena.
More inclusive.
Yeah, but come on, why do we need to change that? Like, what was the big decision behind?
because
we've got to change that.
Someone needs a job. Somebody was tasked with that.
Yeah,
Like, what can we rename
Update
it
a
to?
manual somewhere.
UAPs.
Exactly. They need to print another book.
They're like, we got to sell more of these.
I like how these NASA manuals, by the way, and look this up if you'd like to. When
Okay,
they're
hold
when
on.
they're when they're
I'm sorry.
doing flight characteristics, or I can send you a link. It says on a flat, non-rotating Earth.
That's sad.
NASA's own documents say that.
So I seen this video today. Actually, that's funny that you're talking about NASA. I seen this video on Instagram today, and it was like, this is a simulation of what it would look like if you went inside of a black hole. And it's all speculatory, just physics-based data, how they
It's
created it.
theoretical, really.
Exactly. And then at the end of the video, it's like it fades into the NASA logo, and it's somebody in the comments was like, "So if I fall into a black hole at the end of it, I'm just going to see the NASA logo." Like,
No, but Einstein's theory on wormholes and things like that.
well,
they're
they
all-
say there's also white holes that like get that stuff gets pitched out somewhere else, like because energy or matter can't be created nor destroyed; it just changes forms.
so.
Is
Like if
that
it
the
goes
quote,
into a
right?
black hole, you're saying it comes out of a white hole.
It comes back into the universe on some level somewhere.
Oh, okay, like there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Force.
I can't remember who quoted that, but the energy cannot be or matter cannot be created nor destroyed. It just changes forms, I think.
Yeah, I've
I don't
heard
know
that.
if that's accurate quoted, but it's to that effect.
Heard that.
And what we see is that light prism.
So if you haven't seen, you got to check out episode 32, the last episode, about minute marker or whatever, 1:35-ish. We did a funny thing to Solange, and she did. I just showed her today.
He's like, you know how I know you don't watch the shows?
Because she would have went like, what the
We said that we were going to start doing that. Like,
You should. I mean, also, I was listening to myself say, I mean, let's start with, I did not want
She's
to,
like, hang
I
on
did
a
not
second.
even want to talk about what it was that I was asked
Because
about.
you knew that.
Because I know that it is like I get a basic understanding, and I was sitting in enough lectures that I get it, but trying to fast track the explanation of the retreat that I was on, and it's all quantum physics and everything, and trying to explain that, and out of my own voice while I'm on a podcast that people may or may not be interested in, and I hope that I give it justice. I repeated the same thing 3 times, and I didn't realize that. But I'm like trying to make a point, and I didn't realize that
You're just trying to give it its due credit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the hard thing about.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about quantum physics on here at
And
all.
also, it's like, can you really explain that? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
You would have to sit through all the lectures that I did, and trying to explain it on like a Cliff Note version was not what I was prepared to do.
I think the funniest part, though, is that's right when all the MDs sat over here. And when you started talking about that, all their ears started perking up, and they all started paying attention to what you were saying.
Well, so I
and I was
started
like,
talking
doctor,
about
you
how
catching this?
Yeah, the pineal gland in the brain
Right.
is the orgasm, or damn it, hang on.
I've seen it.
Yeah, the pineal gland is the clitoris of the brain, and if you push the cerebral spinal fluid up, you can compress the crystals and have an orgasm in the brain.
She just directly
Y'all better
quoted
start
herself.
freaking bringing your own lighters, I'm telling you.
Mine is in there because there's some.
You're
I
not
know.
kidding. You
There's
don't
a
have to say I'm just kidding.
customer
I know, but I just-
enjoying the interior lounge.
Every time I need my own lighter. It's fine. It's fine. No, that was hilarious, and you know it.
It was.
But I was so super
got me
stressed.
good.
No, but I was so
But I
super.
laughed.
It's because it's funny. I mean,
is
it's meant to
funny.
be funny. It's not a. But what sucks is I was super stressed about editing that last episode because I haven't done it yet. Well, TK, he's having to talk to me through text, like talk me through each little.
I'm like, click this. All
Take
right,
it into
did you
here,
click
put it
that?
in there, and
Now
I'm like,
click
no,
this.
it's not working, dude. It's not compressing. This isn't working. That's not doing this. And I used to make videos like on YouTube and stuff, but everything's
I
changed
feel like
now.
we navigated it pretty seamlessly.
It was late on Monday, but still got it through.
I'm saying though, but now you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, okay,
So now for this
you
one,
can hone it in now.
so now for this one, you know what you need to do.
Almost the longest part is
Just
getting the
type
files
out-
to the
just-
computer.
just
I'm gonna
type
send
out
it
a-
in a text form.
Yeah. And then I'll be able to do it. But yeah, what you have to do is like these things are like 60 gigs by the time we're done. The videos
100%.
are like 60 gigs. So,
For any-
so you take these two 60 gig videos,
Right.
you put them into the program, tell it
Giggity,
to auto
giggity.
align, giggity. You tell it to auto align, then you put the
in.
sound under there where I do the claps at the beginning, and then you
Right.
line it up
Boy, making it
Claps.
clap.
by clapping that clap. And then you have to watch it. Then you have to watch the show in real time so that you can pick which angle the camera is facing based on who's talking.
Wasn't it more fun that way than making AI do it?
Oh no, it's very fun. Well, AI is
And
still
it
helping out.
probably is the best edited version.
AI is still helping
100%.
out because it lines them up. That is the most helpful thing because it lines them up based on.
Yeah, because you can auto align
The volume-
the volume,
the volume.
and the clips too.
So that makes it
Oh.
awesome. But then you definitely have to manually click. I'm sure there's a way around it, but even with
There's really
even
not.
with the short maker Vizard that I've been using,
Right.
sometimes it'll make a short and it'll show the video like just right on the camera instead of the person who's talking.
right.
So I'm like, bro, come on, man.
It's not. It's. Here's a cool
It's
quote.
almost good.
It's human. See what I did there? You know,
Yeah.
like when you mess up and it's like, oh, I'm just only human.
AI
human
AI is
error.
trying to be like humans. They're trying to mess up like we do.
Dude, what about that clip I sent you? I'm not trying to go down this rabbit hole, but that clip I sent you of Alex Jones or whatever.
Who's Alex Jones?
Who's Alex Jones? Well, they would say like he's a big time InfoWars. Remember he was talking about InfoWars?
He's kind of
he's the guy right after
super
9/11.
unhinged guy. Like he's crazy, kind of.
Conspiracy
Well,
theories.
yes and no.
Oh, okay.
Yes
Thank
and
you.
no.
But he's right. He's right.
He's been right a
And
lot.
he's Conspiracy.
A lot.
He was the guy that got sued for
Yeah, definitely for the Sandy Hook
like a
billion
Multi-billion,
bucks
yeah.
or something.
When he was saying that Sandy Hook never happened.
He's one
the
of the
frogs
ones
are
that,
gay.
yeah, turning the
guy.
frogs gay.
Oh, is he right about that too?
I don't know what
Sorta.
that. I don't know anything about that.
I'm not a frog. I
But
wouldn't
right
know.
after 9/11, he's the one
He's
that
the
was
one that
coming
says
out.
we're putting chemicals in the water and it's making everybody gay
Yeah.
and the frogs are gay and
Mm-hmm.
he has a
Well,
that's like his,
you
like
know,
his
and then
main
somebody's
like,
going to clip that part. and
that's
make
his
that
main
thing.
clip is the frogs are gay and that's what they take and
Yeah.
they're like that's Alex Jones but yeah
Yeah, he's a wild dude,
he's
but
got some wild takes for sure
but some of the things he says,
like the frogs are gay.
open your eyes.
Yeah.
How did we get there? What were you just talking about before that?
Ribbit.
You asked about Alex No, you asked about Alex.
No,
Somebody
I brought him up, but
You
what
brought him
led
up.
into
Oh,
that?
The
Dang it.
clip.
You had
Oh,
a
The
clips.
clip.
You sent me a
You
clip
sent
of
him a
Alex
clip of
Jones.
Alex
Oh,
Jones.
it was about, we were talking about AI. So,
Oh wait,
to
we
summarize,
are
he
always
was on-
talking about AI.
It was
Are we
Joe
really?
It was Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson watching him, right?
yeah, a
Yep.
clip of him.
Yeah.
And he was basically just saying that, I don't want to quote it because I'm going to misquote it.
Well, yeah, but roughly
It's basically like all the information that we're putting into
AI,
this AI,
ChatGPT.
it's like creating this sentient universe.
It's taking it all from everybody. Everybody that's using AI, it's learning you. And then once it becomes, I saw a different thing called AGI, which is,
We're
Artificial
all-
something
We're dead already.
Yeah,
we're dead.
and then that's when it becomes like Skynet, like Terminator. Yeah.
Dude, it's-
when it becomes self-aware, like it doesn't need humans anymore. It's going to look at us like we're inefficient. Doesn't need us anymore. You're inefficient.
You're just in the way.
You're using resources and you're not.
I'm from the future.
Yeah. Who's your daddy and what did you do?
Okay, enough of the AI because it's like we know that it's going to take over the world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It
we're
is.
laughing now.
But I use the hell out of
Right.
it. I like it.
Like episode
pretty fun.
35, we called it.
Hell, how do you think I'm doing the thumbnails? It's AI.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's funny because I was just telling TK before the show, I'm like,
Yeah, but you're just feeding it.
yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you for reiterating exactly. But you have got a firm grasp on the obvious. We just said that. You literally are
Yeah,
saying
that's
exactly what we
tenacious.
just said.
You guys should fight.
Tenacious D.
She's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Maybe you should
I'd
fight.
put him down.
And I'm
Aren't you-
gonna triangle her or choke her out or something. She's not even gonna see it coming.
He's already going to be on the floor. It'll be too late.
I will be on the floor because I'm gonna pull guard first, just to give you a chance.
All right, are we going to we got some wagers on this
That's
or
jujitsu, baby. She's easily ball upable.
Ball upable?
I am flexible.
So are you. So are you. So is he. That's
You
jujitsu
leave-
for you,
leave my
man.
name out of this.
You better get my name out your motherfucking mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your king mouth.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Screw him. That was wrong.
I mean,
Which part was wrong?
Going up and slapping a fucking comedian for making a joke, assaulting a man for doing his job and making a joke. Don't come if you're so fucking thin-skinned.
All right.
Like he's never made
I
fun of
just
people.
know that if he would have slapped me, I would have slapped the
Slap
fuck out
the
of him back.
right
That was
fuck. But
crazy
you
how
know,
he sat
Chris
down.
Rock
I
would've
talks
just
about.
stole off on
He's
him,
like,
like-
you see how big he
He
is
just
compared
sat
to me.
down
Like,
and they were like, all right, on with the show. He was like, wait a minute, that guy just slapped that
Yeah,
guy.
like I'm not
Nobody saw
hosting
that?
anymore. I'm fighting now.
ooh. I wonder if you can
I would
conceal
just keep
carry on
making
a show
jokes.
like
I'm
that.
sorry.
Such a crazy
nobody's going to stop
question.
Chris Rock.
Because that's what I'd be doing. He's like, oh, you gonna slap me, motherfucker?
Have you ever seen a comedian
You
live?
said, I wonder if you can conceal carry at an event like
Okay.
that. Well, someone
Knowing
is.
full well that you can. Well, the security probably.
I have to.
Yeah, live comedy is top notch.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel like
it
there's
can be top notch.
I feel like comedy right now is like at a
all
surge.
crowd work.
That's all it
all
is.
crowd
Well,
We're
it's
just
also
talking shit.
clips. It's also clips and
Yeah.
TikTok and YouTube and stuff. And there's some funny motherfuckers out there, dude.
Yeah.
But
I don't wanna
but it's
talk about
clips
AI
and clips
again.
and clips and clips, and it's like, then you watch the full show. And
Oh,
it's
like,
like,
yeah, if you go
oh,
see a set and you're
that's
like,
why it was a
damn.
clip.
It's great to go see someone live, like concerts and stuff. I'd never seen a comedy show.
They're great.
I've only seen
Yeah, but you
like
have, you said.
No, it's not
They're great.
Louis C.K.
Been to my first
I've
one.
seen
and
Louis
Damn.
C.K.
It was.
I like Louis C.K.
Oh my god,
that's amazing.
he did.
Dude, I died laughing.
He did like 20 minutes on putting his dad in a retirement home, and it was just so messed up. But like
Yeah. I also
the
like
way
Tom
he spins stuff
Segura.
is like, dude, he's talking about putting his dad in a retirement home, but it's like the most hilarious stuff ever. And then he roasted farmers markets for like 20 minutes straight, which is hilarious because in Vail and Colorado, we love it's like all
That's
hoity.
the thing.
Yeah, it's all overpriced soaps and
Were you about to say hoity-toity?
hoity-toity. But
Hoity-toity.
he just it's cool to see it live because like you said, everything's clips or everything's online nowadays.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when you have more context and you see the whole joke instead of just the,
you see the actual
Punchline.
reactions from the crowd, and it's.
oh yeah.
I mean, there's points where like I'm just bent over laughing. It's so funny, and you know it's genuine because it's live. He's not. I mean, he is shooting, but he's got his routine, so he messes
Well,
up
and they
there.
also feed off the crowd responses and stuff.
Right,
so the
right.
better you are, the easier it is to
that guy
perform.
just doesn't give a shit. So to walk into Vail and to be just roasting his whole crowd is just amazing.
That's awesome. Ben just went and saw Jim Jeffries
Jim Jeffries, yeah.
in Wilmington
So
last
good.
weekend. That dude's funny, man.
He is funny.
But I tell you, I might be wrong here. I have a theory on Jim Jeffries. I feel he's a very funny guy, very witty. But I think that there's a high percentage of that humor. Yes, is that accent, man. That accent makes it funnier.
I think it's always
The Australian
the delivery.
accent. And that's yes, it is.
But
It's
also-
the
the dude
delivery
that
is the
wears
Australian
Australian.
accents.
Is that the dude
and
that wears the
comedians are
suit with the
funny.
mic or whatever?
No, that's Jimmy Carr,
Okay.
and he laughs like,
That guy's great too.
Yeah.
That
So he
guy's
laughs.
brutal.
he's funny too. But it's crowd work, you know.
I like the guys that you can tell have like researched life a little bit or like philosophical and stuff. Like he's got a way of turning life lessons into his comedy, and I like those
Yeah.
kind of guys where
Yeah.
Well,
someone-
and I like
someone
the
has to-
wittier ones that
Yeah.
are very good at whatever they come in. And if you come up with something stupid, it's like, why is this a clip that wasn't
Right.
good?
Well, to quote Michael Scott, I'm not going to get to say that too much in life, but anyway, comedy is like a revolving door. So like you don't get the revolving door effect from a clip. It's like there's stuff that's like tied in from the beginning of the show in the bit later. You know what I mean? It's like calling
And
back to the
that's
earlier.
really good.
Yeah.
I love when they do that.
when they bring like a joke back from an hour ago. And
Yeah,
just
you're
like,
like-
wow, this is like how they end the show, and you're like, hell
So
yeah.
who are like the
Yes.
top 5 comedians right now?
Right now,
Gillis?
I think Shane Gillis.
it's hard to say.
It is hard to say because it depends on your
styles and
algorithm.
That's true. That's
You
true
say like
because
Kevin Hart or something like that. I can't
Nah,
really take
not
it serious,
anymore,
you know
not
what I mean? But
anymore.
honestly,
He
Cat
used to
Williams
be
is
real
still at the
good.
top of his
Cat
game.
Williams is
Cat Williams
awesome.
Yeah,
kills
we've
me
had
every
this
time.
conversation.
goddamn white baby is
Cat
back.
Williams has always been part
Love
of
Cat
our.
Williams.
Yeah.
I'm only calling you bitches because I don't know your names individually.
Yeah.
That baby
It's
got
hard
a
to say. I don't-
725 credit score right now.
I don't know if I could even do a top 5, honestly, because
Yeah.
there's so many different styles, and it's like,
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like podcasts have comedians on it too, like Andrew Santino or whatever,
That guy's-
Santini or
Santino.
Santino.
Mark Norman honestly has some
Bobby
clips
Lee.
that are
Bad
great.
Friends is so funny, dude. Tom Segura,
Segura.
hilarious.
Pete Holmes. Have you heard Pete Holmes?
Pete Holmes is great,
He
dude.
ties a lot of real world stuff.
He did the one on some people think God created everything.
the nothing people.
You know,
he calls
yeah,
calls them the nothing people.
Which is the funnier guess?
He's like the nothing people.
But he has such a great delivery the way he does it. Yeah, those are funny people. What about podcasts?
Still
You
trying
got
to
a
think.
favorite comedic podcast?
This one, obviously, you guys have
Hell yeah.
Solange,
famous comedian.
the comedian.
Yeah, yeah. Our only comedian. Well, we do have a comedian on the show, so there we go. We can say we had a comedian on the show.
It's time to start writing some bits.
This will be like
Yeah, I know.
Gutfield, you know.
You got to get back on the grind. Do you
Yeah, but
have
once
it?
you've done
Is it
it-
in your heart? Or
Get
you're
Gillis
over
on the
it?
podcast.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, so Shane Gillis, if you're listening, come roast
Which
us
we
all
know
and
you are.
Be on here and all that stuff. If you're one of our 142 subscribers.
Which
Okay.
we know you are.
I've got a question. When I was 25, I wanted a birthday party where I had a roast because roast started to come out and stuff.
Right.
And then somebody was like, because I have lots of friends from walks of lives, and I have done some crazy
It's
stuff.
actually a
right?
phenomenal idea.
Yeah, but there was one person that was like, that's a bit narcissistic. And I was like, oh. And then I dropped the idea.
For wanting to be roasted?
Yeah.
Is the idea of having a birthday party narcissistic?
Well,
I mean, that's
Past a
fair,
certain
right?
maybe they're. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't
Because
think it's
I
nice.
throwing a
get
birthday
You
it.
just lost your invite.
I don't know. It made me feel. I was like, oh.
You were
well,
like,
I
You should have
guess
said, "Bro,
so.
the roast hasn't started yet."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Damn,
little
okay, let me
soon.
go back in time just for that moment.
That's
Like,
one of the- I
Anybody
wish I
have a
would have
time
said that.
machine?
That's
Yeah.
that's what happens in the shower. You're like, man, I should have been like, hell
I
no, you
should've
can't
straight
cut
up
me in the
said-
grocery line. I knew I should have said that.
I
Damn
should've-
it.
This would have been such a better line.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have known what to say. He wouldn't even know what to do.
Well, how long has it been since you've done comedy?
Oh, that was 2016. So,
So
10
years ago, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
So I ask you, is it still in your heart to do it? Or you're like, meh.
Well, I know what it takes. Like I was doing it 5 nights a week for 3 months.
Right,
Which
so you just
isn't
know
a
you gotta-
long
And you've
time,
got
but-
zero video. That's great.
Dude,
That's
I
great.
know. Somebody finally messaged me back and was like, no, but I have this picture. And I was like, I have that freaking picture too. And
How do you not video one of your performances
well, because the one phone,
unless they sucked?
the one phone that I had during the time was I don't like lose things. I misplace them. This phone was gone
What's
for
the difference?
months.
That sounds like losing things.
But
you find them again.
here's the difference.
I
Here's the
didn't
difference.
lose my
Find
car
them
keys.
again.
I misplaced them.
Here's the difference.
It's a fancy way of saying I
This
don't know
is
where my
still a
shit's at.
misplaced phone because my friend messaged me and was like, "Hey, I found this. I think this is your phone in this duffel bag, random ass duffel bag." And I was like, "Oh shit, I need that phone. It has literally all of my comedy. It's the only play, and nobody has a recording of my shit. Nothing."
That sucks.
And then I was like, "Yeah, hold it. Like, let's come up with a date time. Let's meet up." Never did. And then when I messaged him, I was like, "Hey, do you still have that phone?"
Like, no, you never came to get it.
He's like, "No,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It was a very long time ago, but also it's a frustrating
Bro,
reality."
your wife is here.
My wife.
It's your wife.
What's up?
Hey,
Nicole.
wife.
How you doing? Hey. Oh, look at this.
Oh, she still has her wedding nails. How
Oh, look
gorgeous.
at this.
Let's go. Fancy. Okay.
Little iridescent.
Ladies
I
and gentlemen,
see you.
that's Nicole. You saw her.
She's officially a member of the podcast.
It's
Hey,
TK's
Pam. Hey,
wife.
Butch.
How are you?
Good friends,
Hi,
Pam
guys.
and Butch. What is going on?
Yeah. We talked about the wedding too. We told him.
I know. I'm like,
We talked about it. We told him how awesome it was, and then he was saying you guys had a great time at Lowe's Foods the next day.
I really enjoyed his white boy dance on you.
See, I missed
said
that. I didn't see that.
I have it recorded.
Was I gone already?
I told her, I was like, that doesn't have to be a thing. It could get deleted.
Did I?
His drunk voice and his drunk dance do not connect.
Was I still there, or did I head out?
I
At that
think
point?
you were still there.
All right.
Oh,
Love
Maybe.
you. I'll see you guys in a bit.
there's your wife, dude.
My wife. My wife.
Your wife's got a
This
nice
is my
ass.
wife.
Clink, clink.
Yeah, I'm happy for you guys. I really am,
thank
dude.
you.
Super excited.
Anyway, so misplaced because the phone was recovered. I had lost that phone down a storm
Oh,
drain
lost or
one
misplaced?
time. It was misplaced.
I want to
You just said
revisit
lost.
this after the
Okay,
story.
Found.
Okay, fine. I dropped my phone, the same
If
phone.
you go out into the woods, right, you can't find your way back. Are you lost, or did you misplace yourself?
If I died,
even if you get
I
out,
was lost.
Even if you get out,
If I needed help,
so if you eventually get out of the woods,
was lost.
So if you eventually get out of the woods, you weren't lost.
I misplaced
You just
myself.
misplaced yourself.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Is that what your
I'm
logic
gonna
is
start
telling
saying
you?
that when I'm drunk.
Misplaced, that's all.
Clip it. Oh wait,
so
I gotta
like-
do it.
So I will misplace my wallet for months at a time.
Yeah.
It always
crazy.
comes back. I never cancel my cards because I know it's misplaced. It's not gone. It's not
Yeah.
lost.
That's good luck.
Well, no, I just really trust myself, and I haven't failed myself yet. Anyways, but that same phone. This was a bachelorette party one night in DC. 3 a.m. We get out of. It could have been a taxi. I can't. Maybe Uber existed at that point. Anyways, get out. I stand up. My phone was on my dress, little black dress, and it just falls right down a storm drain. It just goes shoot down the road into the storm drain, and I was like, "Fuck!" And so I go into my car and I grab the
Jack.
something attached to the jack. Okay, it's that rod.
Yeah, tire iron.
Yeah, the tire iron, and I stick it into the hole of the man cover,
Giggity.
lever it up, and it over. And I put on. I had my.
You didn't go down
snowboarding-
there, right?
I had all my snowboarding
You
gear.
could have misplaced your life if you fell down.
No, so there was a ladder. There
Lost.
was the little ladder bars.
Yeah.
And
So you went down
I put
Teenage
on-
Mutant
I had
Ninja
my-
Turtle style.
Doo-doo all over 'em?
You Teenage
Well,
Mutant
where
Ninja
was
Turtle
this at?
down into the freaking
this
manhole.
was in DC. So I had my little black dress, and I was like, I shouldn't go down there in the in the dress. I was
Into
like,
the doo-doo tube.
yeah. So I put on my snowboarding jacket, my my softball cleats, and I go down. And one of my profile pictures is me coming up out of the hole, but I freaking got that phone back, and it was so perfect. So it was
It wasn't covered in shit.
no,
Oh,
no,
nice.
and
Just pee.
So is
Yeah.
that a misplaced phone?
PP.
no, that momentarily.
You know when you lose something or whatever.
It was a
and
drop phone
someone
down a storm drain.
Is that a
This is- I
misplaced
don't know
or a
why
lost
it's
phone?
so cracking me up. This is
You
awesome.
know how many people misplaced their lives in World War II?
You know whenever you lose something,
misplaced
literally
it.
lose
Oh,
it,
wait, it's lost.
and someone says,
I love that hat.
"What's up?"
Look at that
JR,
hat.
my
That's what I'm talking
cousin.
about.
My cousin JR, cousin Erica, my goddaughter Raylan. Hey, love you.
You
Good to
gave him
see
your
you
freaking
guys.
hat.
I did.
That's okay because we got pricing.
Walking billboard.
We're doing $30 for hats,
Yes, sir.
and we'll do 45 for the sweatshirts. I can't remember. But we're going to have these hats and sweatshirts out soon. You're not going to need a sweatshirt because the summer's coming, but we'll have other swag. Sorry, we had to
Good timing.
promote us a little bit. Well, you had a hat on. You had a podcast.
Well, too bad the cameras can't see it.
Hot Ashes podcast. Hat on.
So the thing that cracks me up is whenever you do, in fact, lose something, and somebody always has the audacity to say,
Did you check?
"Where's the last? When's
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
when's the
time
last-
you had it?" Well, if I knew that
fucking
shit, I
knew
wouldn't
that.
lose it.
You want to slap that fucking sentence right out of their mouth when they're halfway
I
through
wouldn't
it.
be. We wouldn't be in this pickle if I knew when I had
Yeah.
it last.
I lost my
Yeah.
keys.
Why,
Where'd you
why
lose
didn't I
them?
think of that?
Dude, I lose shit so often. I couldn't find my. Remember, I was telling you my laser pointer because it's the only way I can get Penny inside at night.
You'd lose your head if it wasn't attached to your neck.
Oh, but I had it
He
plugged
would.
into the
It
back
would
of
be
my
under his
iMac.
car seat.
It usually is. Yeah,
Where
usually.
everything is.
Yeah,
His
I've lost
truck.
so much shit inside of my
truck
truck
seat.
because it'll fall out of my bag or something and it'll be in my seat.
Okay, what's the worst thing you guys have ever lost? Besides people
I'd say, yeah. Thank you for saying that. I would say a
or
wallet.
dogs.
Yeah, like a wallet's pretty bad.
It's annoyingly
but
bad.
I was a child when I did. It just had all my cool stuff in it.
Trying to
I had a little
think.
fake Dare badge. Remember Dare?
Yeah,
Yes.
your cool stuff.
We all failed that, didn't we?
Man, that must have really hurt your feelings because you still remember this little wallet
Yeah,
with
dude.
a
It's
Dare
literally an
badge.
origin story.
one day when I was a kid, I found $20 on the ground.
Okay, then you're rich.
Yeah, wow.
And then I lost
just
it that
made the
same
story
day.
so
And then I
cool.
lost it that same day.
Oh.
It was the most devastating thing in the world.
That's
I-
literally
I was
karma.
so happy, and then I was so sad.
Somebody else was supposed to find that.
Yeah, it wasn't mine. The universe
Back
did
into
not
the
want
universe.
me to.
Speaking of
Maybe I
29
bragged
palms.
about it or something. Maybe I bragged about finding it, and that's why it
Found
went
like
away.
$200 on the playground, 29 palms one time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and my friend were digging, just being 6, 7 on the playground. Left it there. Sure shit, went back left that night, dug it up, ran
Left it there. Why would you
That
leave it
night,
there?
as a
'Cause-
6-year-old,
The kid, me and him made a plan. Like, it was pretty devious of me. I'm not gonna lie, looking back, but
6 is wild to be sneaking out.
went back, not like at night, but like, you know what I mean, like later in the.
I thought it was like midnight. Like, yo, you
Yeah,
up?
they got
Let's
fucking.
go.
They
It
got
was
miners
still before the
hats
dinner
on.
bell rang.
I'm
$200
talking
bucks.
about-
Yeah, the headlamp.
Somebody's ransom or drug money or something, but
Yeah,
They're like, "Damn, you didn't get the
X-Mark-
money?"
And X marked the spot.
me
I'm
and my
sure.
brother, me and my brother just
And
kept
that some kids found it, man. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody died over that
out in
money.
the Mojave Desert, man. You never know what's going on out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I lost like 300 and some bucks, like a week's worth of tips at Ruby Tuesdays. I lost it at Ruby Tuesdays. It
When
was
did in Morehead City?
no, this is
got it.
in Northern Virginia, and we got drunk in the restaurant after it was closed, and
I don't
twerking
know why
and
folks
dancing
can't just help the
all
customer.
over the place.
And then it's just flying everywhere.
What about lost and
I
recovered?
just no, nobody was gonna claim the tax.
had an
I
e-bike
mean-
get stolen once and was able to get it back.
Oh yeah, why? Because it's electric and somehow you can track it.
What was it? What'd you lose?
I got a big e-bike, fat tire e-bike.
Oh, I
I went
gotcha.
around, and when I was living in Denver, got stolen and wasn't having that, so I was able to recover it with the help of Facebook Marketplace and a
Oh,
little bit of-
nice.
a little bit of devious lies, but
Of course.
Yeah.
You
So you
work-
posed as the buyer.
I did.
And you're like, dude, thanks for my
Yeah,
bike.
Call the
back.
police. Come with me.
Well,
Yeah.
Denver police are.
No, it was like,
not
hey,
doing
can I
anything,
test
so
drive
it's
it real
fine.
quick?
You're
And it's like,
probably
yeah,
high.
thanks for my bike back, douchebag.
My one wheel on one of my one wheels, I have. Oh, I might have done it on two of them. I sold one. Yeah, I have an air tag inside. You wouldn't know. You'd have to take the thing apart to find it.
Right.
So if they steal that, it's a $2,000 board.
Yeah, I have a $3,000 e-bike. I didn't pay that much for it, but
Have you seen these? Speaking of e-bikes, have you seen these new e-bikes that are from Future Motion, who makes the one wheel? They're called Antic Bike,
No,
and
I
it's
haven't.
like a little mini bike. It's modeled after the 1970s mini bikes, but where
The Honda
where
things?
the engine was, there's nothing there. So you
Dude,
can put a
I've
bag
seen
there.
that,
You
I
can put all this.
think.
It has a wheelie mode where if you just do a wheelie, it holds it in a wheelie. Like you don't have to know how to do a wheelie; it holds it there.
What's the
That's
company?
crazy.
It's called Future Motion.
I gotta pee.
And the bike is me too. I'll go after you. And the bike is called Antic Bikes. And I don't, I've never ridden one or anything like that. But the top speed is 35 miles an hour. It can go 30 to 58 miles or something like that on one charge. So like you put your bag and your charger and everything in the middle, you could cruise all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I put 100 miles on mine in a day pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah.
I ride the hell out of my one wheel. I have 2 one wheels. I used to have 3. I tried to give one to my son, but he was at App State and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna look like a rich kid." I'm like, what?
Yeah, nah.
People are riding these now.
I have enough issues on my 2 wheels that I think one wheel is gonna.
Oh, I love my one wheel, dude. I take my dog You met Penny.
Yeah.
I take her out on runs and stuff, but just short ones because she's still growing, so I don't want her to run too much. But dude, it's like
I used you around on it. Or
I
what?
used to take Beasley on it. Well, my board will do 20 miles an hour, so I can do the speed. But man, when she gets on a patch of grass, what she does is she'll go in between the patch of grass that's between the sidewalk and the street. You know that little patch.
Right.
Once she gets on that, she tears at like she just opens it up, and I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah.
I got to lean way forward, and it's like she's pulling, and we're doing 13 to 15 miles an hour at that point. So then I slow her down. So I'm like, you can't be running like that, kid. You're
big girl,
8
too.
months old, you know. So I slow her down, but she loves going. Because I've been riding the one wheel for a few years now, I know how to quickly stop. I know how to turn. I can go uphill. I can do all the stuff. I'm by no means an expert at it. I can't jump things or anything like that. But
Backflips.
for an older guy, I'm 47, so I ride a one wheel very comfortably. I can park down the street, have her bag, my backpack, and my dog,
Okay.
and maybe a case of beer, and then slowly come down the street with it because I can just I'll tell the board how fast to go based on how I lean.
Sure. Nice.
So it's the more you do it, the easier it is. These bikes are supposed to be. Once you get it in that wheelie phase, wheelie state, it's a one wheel. So the back wheel is a one wheel. So if you lean forward, it goes faster. If you lean back, it goes slower. You can even go in reverse.
Huh.
In
That
a
seems
wheelie.
dangerous.
It holds. It has a gyro in it. It holds it in a wheelie. The same thing, like you've seen me on my one wheel, right? When I stand up, it just balances. And so if I lean forward, I go. If I lean back, I go that way. You know what I mean?
I want to try it.
It's the coolest thing, man. I got it in my truck. It's the coolest
Timeout.
freaking thing. I don't know if I have it in my truck because I took Penny on 2 runs today. I normally ride my other one wheel, my older one, but I had to charge them both a little bit today, so I have them both
You ever get
inside.
pulled over on it?
Nah.
No.
No, why would I?
I don't know.
I don't do
I've been
illegal
pulled
shit.
over on my bike, and it's more the cops are just like, "What is that?"
No, I stay on
Right there, man.
sidewalks, and in the beginning I wore a helmet. I don't anymore. I should.
You have it here in North Carolina?
Yeah, so I moved back for about 2 years. 2 years ago, actually. So
But those things
4
are
years ago, I moved home and
those
brought
things
it
are
with.
fast.
It's yeah.
That's
I
dope.
got pulled over in Shenandoah National Park going like 38 on it.
You wear a helmet.
When
See,
I'm
I
not
would wear a
fast on the
helmet.
trail,
Yeah, I would wear a
I'm
helmet.
just cruising. It's like whatever. Probably should wear one, but
Well, it's like
it's a
this.
90-pound bike.
Well, this Antic bike. Like if I ever got one of those, which it's $2,000. If I ever got one of those, I would wear my helmet because it goes up to 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I know that I've been 20.7 miles an hour on my board.
That's
Just
hauling
flying.
ass.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You just, and if you eat it at that speed, you freaking ate it. You know what I mean?
Badly.
Does your one wheel have like a throttle, or can you? I guess.
There ain't no throttle. It's
Are you
how
pedaling or
it's,
no?
No, it's how you lean.
So you
It's
lean
one
out,
fat
okay.
wheel in the middle.
Sure.
And it automatically levels.
Okay.
And then once I lean forward, it starts going.
Okay.
And the further, the harder I lean forward, the faster it goes. But if you get up to 20 miles an hour, it'll start pushing back a little bit. It'll push you back. It'll slow you down.
Yeah.
And if you keep pushing past that, it'll beep and then it'll throw you off. It'll stop and be like, no, I'll nosedive. So if it nosedives, I have what's called fangs on the front of my. I bought an aftermarket. There's these
So it
wheels.
doesn't go all the way
So
down
if
to
it
the
does
ground?
go all the way, it's on wheels. So I can just be like, all right, I'm on wheels. I'll just slow down.
Yeah, I always get a look at from like Ocean Patrol and those guys because favorite place to ride that bike's on the beach because it's flat, You can go fast and
Yeah.
you just ride. And those guys are always like, what is that thing?
I'm looking at the sun and I'm worried that I'm going to be covered by it here soon,
Yeah, it's coming
like I was last time. But I think we still look good on the cameras, so we'll be okay for now.
Roger that.
But those are fun, man. These e-bikes and stuff, all this e-technology. At first I was like, but
It's just as hard to pedal. You just
yeah, but
get
like
to go further.
Captain Joe is 84 years old and he's got an e-bike.
That?
And,
Is it really?
and he's got an electric bike, but it's one of the older models.
Yeah.
And I rode it around this area, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. It like takes you, yeah, you can pedal, but it's going to do it for you.
Sure.
I do need one, but I'm about to go in anyway. I can go about it. But yeah, the one wheel has been the coolest thing
I'm okay.
because if there's no parking spots near here,
Right.
I can park up at Town Hall and then just ride my one wheel down here and then ride back up. It's so easy.
If I got to run to a,
One,
if I've set up my camp and I need to go run to somewhere or
yeah.
hop on the bike real quick.
There you go.
Yeah.
One time I did a gig downtown. We were doing a show for Mullet Festival, but we were playing on the stage by the Burrow. You know where the Burrow is at?
Yeah.
Over to the side of that is a big old stage back there.
Sure.
So we were doing our gig, but we were parked way the hell up the hill. So I took my one wheel out with my cart, my other cart, my music cart with all my gear on it, and I one wheeled it all down there, and I one wheeled it all the way back. And they were like, "Bro, you're cheating." I'm like, yeah.
Work smarter, not
Walking's
harder.
for the birds, man.
Yeah, I got to ship that thing back out to Colorado. That's my task this week is
Yeah.
to see who will ship because the batteries on it are 18 pounds alone.
You
So,
snowboard though, right?
Yeah.
I would think you'd love a one wheel.
Probably.
They invented them because it was a snowboarder that wanted
The
it
way
to
he's
be.
describing it works.
He wanted to be like a
Just
snowboard, and you don't have to do that though. You can just stay like you know how you kind of have to do that on a snowboard. You don't have to do that, but you can.
Sure.
And like carving is fun, you know. Wait till you try it out. It's fun.
I'm interested to see the turning dynamics because I understand the front and back, but with the one wheel, I don't understand how it turns.
What we should do is one day I'll bring two of my boards up, both of my boards up here. I'll bring my helmet and my wrist guards.
Yeah.
We'll practice around
Necessary.
on the thing that
I need the wrist
we're not
guards.
allowed to do it on. We'll do it anyway. But we'll practice it on the street, whatever. And we'll take some video of you guys trying out the one wheel, and we'll clip it in, to the
Right.
show and just show people how it went. I think that would be kind of cool.
Hopefully, we don't injure ourselves.
You're gonna have a helmet. When you first start, I'm gonna be holding your hands and making sure you know how to just do the
Easy enough
basic
to
movements.
just step off it, right?
It is. Well, you jump off with both feet, or
Landing's the problem.
no, you just jump off with both feet and you're good. Or here's my feet, right? If I lift my back heel up, front heel up. Sorry. If I lift my front heel up and I'm doing less than 1 mile an hour, it'll turn off.
Okay.
And then I just walk off. So I know how to do it well enough that I can do that. When my brother rides it, he has to jump off every time because he can never get it to do it. Same with my son.
What's
he can't-
harder to ride, the one wheel or those hoverboards?
The hoverboards. 100%.
Okay, then I'm good
I
then.
could not ride that to
Then
save
I'm
my
good.
life. Oh, I'm telling you, dude.
I could just do 360s on that thing.
Nah,
No.
you'd love the one wheel. I'm telling
I mean,
once
I've
you
surfed and skated, so
yeah.
it's
So once you ride it around the street one time, like you're gonna be like, I want one.
Ride the thing on the downhill tracks.
I've never done any of that
like,
stuff.
dude, I've seen videos where people. do
I've
some
never done any of
crazy
that,
stuff.
and
That's already
crazy
crazy
stuff.
enough. Downhill biking's already crazy enough, and then you're gonna be on one.
Well, this board will go uphill. I go up that steep ass driveway on it, And some of them, the one I have, the GT, is more powerful than the XR, which is the old flagship.
Right.
But it's a cool board. I like these antique bikes, man. They're cool looking.
I'll have to look into them.
It's like an old school mini bike, but they made it a little bit bigger because adults and stuff like that are going to be the ones riding it.
Right.
But you could do just wheelies all day long. I mean, that's not the end all be all, but it's still cool. Have you heard of those? The antique bikes. It's like
No.
from the creators of One Wheel, Future Motion, and the back wheel of this. It's like a mini bike, but it's electrical. You don't remember mini bikes from the 80s or 70s, but they were
The Honda ones.
the Honda ones are what I remember, but the 70s
Ruckus?
even older.
Ruckus type thing.
I don't know what that is, but I'll show you guys after the thing. But it's pretty.
Ruckus are like just small motored, like
Then I'm sure it's
dirt
similar.
bike, yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
it's similar.
Is downhill like skateboarding pretty big in Colorado?
That sounds terrifying.
like mountain boarding.
Like
Like
longboarding?
rocket power?
Like longboarding?
Yeah, I think so.
Downhill.
For sure. Not like off road, just like on pavement, of course, but like
Oh,
because
I know
there's
what you-
mountains there and hills, so it's like
I'm gonna say it's bigger in California.
Seems like
Gotcha.
a California, SoCal
Yeah.
thing, but
it's super popular
Just
up
think
in
about,
like the western part of North Carolina and the mountains out there.
anything with a hill, I think, would attract that.
For sure.
Like Vail's it's a touristy, very transitory spot. So
Oh, so-
you get a little bit of everybody coming through there.
Is the local community like a tight knit thing, or it's too big for that?
I think it's like the people that stick around the longest. Kind of, it's a small.
You just
town.
know
It's
each
like-
other.
You just wait till
Like Eagle,
Winter.
the town we like. So Eagle's this little smaller town, like 30 miles down valley. Like still super nice, just different. It's not the resort community. So once you're on the resort community, it's different, and it's people that live right in Vail as opposed to down valley. It's like living in Jacksonville versus living on Emerald Isle.
I got you.
So it's like, yeah, you're still beach people, but like there's like the beach people
Right.
that live there, walk out their door, and are on the beach.
hop on the bus.
What's that?
Hop on the bus.
Right. So like for us, it's easy enough to hop on a bus, go to the 5 minutes down the road.
I got
know what
you.
I mean? So like
Right.
someone from Eagle or a little bit further down valley's got to get in their car, drive up 30 minutes on a good day. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's kind of like you get there, you engulf yourself with it, and then it's the same thing as people with beach. You just fall in love with it.
Yep.
Gotta have the beach house
Then
because
it's like a
I'm not
lifestyle.
driving to pay to park, and it's the same thing in Eagle. It's like if the snow isn't perfect, nobody's heading up valley because you got to pay to park. You got to do all the bullshit to do with the resort, like going to Disneyland. It's the same thing. Like,
Yep.
But if you live at Disneyland, you can just hop on the ride. It's way nicer. So
I think we might have talked about this on the podcast before. Do you get discounts for being a resident of said place for ski lift passes and stuff?
No, you have to work for the resort.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
yeah, it's an incentive for a lot of jobs, especially people in management.
Right.
It'll be like a bonus package type deal. You get your pass or whatever, but
Yeah, like an end of season situation.
What is it?
I bumped it.
But truthfully, the way it's going, they really should give a discount, or they should look out for the people that have an address in the area code or
That's
an
what I'm
address in
saying.
town.
You
'Cause
would think that would be a thing, but I guess
don't-
maybe
they don't care.
maybe they would lose.
Well, you
too
would
much
also
money.
think that they wouldn't charge locals to park over at Emerald Isle.
Well, that's been done everywhere on the beach now. Is basically you have to pay.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's psycho.
You would think that locals would get some kind of discount or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how they would do. Yeah, it's they had a pass to the beach maybe,
Like-
but
Yeah, or a pass or something.
for
that
Yeah,
you
us,
could
it's
get.
like they don't care. I mean, they did a thing this year if you're less than 30. If you're less than 30, that you get like a discounted. And did you hear about that?
No.
So Vail came out and they said they're gonna do a ski pass that I think it's 15 to 30. It's like $800, which is $400 off a normal pass.
Is that for the season?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'm too old for
It's
that.
crazy because they're the ones that are grilling in the parking lot and
Right.
You know, what I mean, they're not spending
Yeah.
money at the resort anyway. So why are you giving them a discount? Like,
Right.
Because that's
Because
the
maybe they will
employees.
spend more money because now they're saving money on their pass.
no.
No,
I doubt
I mean,
it.
but
Not working out that
but
way.
it's the employees, and honestly, okay, yeah. I mean, let me get to my first point. Was they did make the bus line from Eagle to Vail, which is 30 miles, free.
That's cool.
If you live in Gypsum, which is 10 minutes further,
Yeah, they didn't want the buses. So.
it's like $3.
Wow.
But like, but so they did that for us, and honestly, once you get all the way to Vail Transportation Center, then you're there. So it's nice that
there
as
are
long
things
as
within the community to make it
Yeah.
easier if you live within the community.
yeah,
Like if there was a free bus system within Swansboro or Onslow County where you could get on a bus in Jacksonville, if you could get on a bus in Hubert, you could get on a bus in hell, even Southwest or something like that.
Right.
And there was a stop every 15 minutes and you could go to work at the beach, and then there was a bus at the beach to take you back home to Swansboro, to Hubert,
Sure.
to Jacksonville, to
Yeah.
along the way. That's kind of, if you were to compare it, that's how it would work.
I gotcha.
You
Yeah.
you would get discounted.
Just like basic public transit.
yeah, and just because you're not going to work doesn't mean you can't go to the beach. Like you still hop on the bus, but you know we're Americans. We love our cars, so everybody wants the convenience of driving. So that's
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I went to Colorado this last trip and I needed to go to, I had a dentist appointment. I went ahead and set up my vision appointment too. So my friend picked me up from the airport. She lives like 5 minutes from there. And then she takes me back to the bus stop the next day because people have offered to drive me all the way to pick me up. And I'm like, that is so silly when there's a bus line. So I got on in Gypsum with my snowboard bag and my big backpacking bag. And I just slid the snowboard bag under the seats. And then I got off on one bus. And then I got on to another bus that would take me to the Walmart stop, which is where my vision appointment was, and my dentist appointment's right over there. So I'm just wheeling this silly bag. And I did have somebody pick me up from Avon because they offered, but it's like 10 minutes from there, from Vail.
Right.
So I just got picked up there. But it's so easy. It is too easy. I mean, at least my appointments were at the Walmart stop and there's a bus stop there. But like you can make it there without a car so simply. And
I didn't have a car for
Yeah.
2 years. The first 2 years I lived out there, and just it takes a little bit longer, but
You know, a lot of people that grow up in like
yeah, but I was
big
on
city,
time.
big cities like New York City or Philadelphia and stuff. They grow up not driving because they don't need to, or Washington D.C. We would have Marines, young Marines that came in, didn't have a license, and that was just crazy to us. But if you look at where they're from, there's no reason for them to, because they didn't need to drive. Well, now it's difficult because now they live in a place where they need a car now, so they need to learn how to drive. So you got to teach this kid how to drive, and then get them into get their learner. I don't know. They don't need learners, pretty bad. You know what I'm saying?
I think
It's
that's what
I was
very
gonna say,
weird to
though.
see an adult that's like 22 years old that doesn't know how to drive a vehicle because they've never done it before.
Well, that's what was stripped out whenever I went to New York City. It was like
Business opportunity.
you would never ever need a car in New York City.
Right.
Between the
Or DC. You
The-
take the metro everywhere.
exactly.
Yeah, the metro in DC is great.
Yeah.
There's a free bus that'll take you from the Boston airport into downtown. And like if you just like open your eyes, you can see that these things exist, and a lot of people just go places and are like, I don't know where I'm at, and then they need to just get on Uber and then pay the price.
Outrageous money.
Yeah. Like the other when I flew into Wilmington, I was like, the Uber's $40. I mean, I went for the XL because I had the snowboard bag with me. But I was like, $40, that's stupid.
Right.
And so I just asked another chick, and I was like, is there taxis that wait here? She's like, yeah, you should be able to find one. And I asked how much, and he said 30, and I was like, better
Sold.
than 40. Like it's really not that hard to travel cheap. Just don't be an idiot.
you go international a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that
it's
says a
also
lot
a
when you go
freaking
international. And everybody,
taxi.
yeah, I know, but
Taxis
here-
are like a decade.
sure.
prior
well, that's
to
what I'm saying. When you
now,
go
you know?
international, it's a whole
Just
different
a
ballgame.
decade? No. A couple decades.
Taxis
Yeah, Uber came
Yeah,
out when?
taxis are
Like 2013.
That's what I mean. A couple decades.
Like that's 13 years.
Is it?
taxis gonna be.
Is that when they
twice
came out?
as
Because
much as
Lyft
an
was
Uber
after that,
anyway.
right?
You know what? Let's look this
Let's
up.
Yeah,
All
look
right,
that
let's
up.
take our wagers.
I
I'm saying
say
2007.
2007 Uber.
I want to say 2011.
I'm just giving a wicked
I'm
guess.
giving it a guess just because
Yeah,
thought they launched in Boston in
smartphones
like
I don't have any idea.
barely existed in 2007.
That's true.
Okay, when do I think? Yeah, I said 2013. It's
Streaming platforms didn't exist, and Netflix existed before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that was a
mail you the
mailing thing,
DVDs,
you'd
yeah.
mail you the stuff.
yeah. Do you remember when Netflix was a DVD out of a vending
Did you guys
machine?
ever use
Redbox.
Redbox? Yeah.
Okay, wait.
You return a different movie. You guys
What
ever
was
do that?
what was your year?
2011.
What was your year?
Like 04, 05.
07.
When was the company founded, or when did it start operating? Two different things.
Okay. We'll go with launch 2010.
I was close.
Damn.
Okay, so
Uber
a
started in
decade and a
2010.
half plus.
Yeah. Still,
But like taxis still exist. People just don't think of them. And
They
and
don't have apps.
honestly,
yeah, I thought that would have killed the taxi industry.
Some people
But-
are old fashioned though.
but
I,
yeah,
I
so-
drove taxi in Vail, and people
yeah.
they know that it's locals. They know it's like a concrete like.
And it's also cash operated. Not everybody likes to operate on debit cards and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but that makes you a target too. For my dad drove a taxi at one point, and he got held at knife point, like, and robbed by 2 people.
Uber drivers can get robbed.
Yeah. He's a taxi
If they
driver.
don't have any,
I forgot.
if they don't have any, if it's all done through the app, yeah, you can get robbed for what you're. I don't have anything on me here. Take my empty wallet. I'll just
That is
cancel all my
crazy,
credit
though, 'cause
cards.
As a I side hustle taxi in Vail, and I would have a little bit too much cash on me at times. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
The driver does not carry more than $20.
no, I would have.
No change.
Yeah. Okay, so
But he does carry a Smith & Wesson M&P.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to see an unregistered firearm?
Yeah.
So, travel hack in Peru, because I am somebody who hates using Uber and I like using the public transportation. And in Peru, just use Uber. That's the
summary.
that's the life hack, because all of the drivers that come up, they're like, taxi, taxi, and then they'll negotiate with you, or they'll tell you a price, and if you don't haggle with them, that's the price. But if you use Uber, like, if somebody's gonna pick you up and take you fucking like 30
Yeah,
minutes,
there's no haggling.
if somebody takes you 30 minutes, they say $30, and as a English speaker, you say okay. But on Uber, it's $7. It's a set price that you can't haggle.
Right.
So that's the hack for at least Peru that I can speak to. Yeah.
Good to know.
Do you use Uber out here?
Man.
No. I mean, barely. If I have, like when
if you drink?
when I left Wilmington, to go to the airport, it was like 4 a.m. So yeah, I used Uber. But leaving, I was like, if there's a taxi out there, I'm just gonna
I feel you.
I'm gonna price.
Is
check.
it weird to sit in the front seat with a taxi driver?
I do it.
You gotta ask.
I do ask.
The Uber driver is always the one that says, yeah, you can sit up front. So it's like, okay, so it's not weird, but
Is it weird?
Do you have an Uber? Ever get an Uber with too much stuff going on? They got the games and you can like gamble in the back.
no.
Cash cab
No,
and
no,
shit.
Yeah.
no.
Like big cities, they've got like.
No, I've
strict-
only been in a
It
regular
happened to me
Uber.
one time. I was like she said, I got picked up to go to the
Jesus,
airport early, and I'm like,
Welcome
can you
to
turn
Cash
like it's
Cab.
5:30 in the morning. Please turn the screen
like a
off in my
strobe
face.
light,
Yeah,
like-
it's literally like
You
I
can
don't-
turn it off though.
It's brutal.
Bless, man. So bad.
It's just like Lee's problem right now.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like
getting cooked.
right on me. I'm
I'm
getting
getting
cooked too.
Yeah.
But it's in
well,
my
I wish we
face.
could trade.
Or I wish we could have put the shade where it should have been instead of on this side. It should have been on that side because that's where the sun always is.
Too bad. Too bad a female wasn't here to think that
No,
through.
we all told him that side. He was good with doing it on that side, and then the last minute he was like, "Nah, put it over there." Like, okay.
I'll put it in.
Now it does nothing.
It'd be cool if it slid,
Well, that's because
so you could move it with
usually
the
it's because of Penny
What's because of Penny?
that the
That it's
sunscreen
down,
doesn't
but
raise.
it doesn't work because it's not the sun's not over there. It's over there.
Yeah.
So we always put up with this every year.
It's grueling.
Yeah.
Grueling.
But those are first world problems.
They are, and it's the sun. So we
Here
are so
comes the sun,
grateful.
little darling.
We're so grateful for the
It'd be
sun.
50 and raining.
Exactly.
I'm glad when it's sunny.
Yeah, I'll take the sun.
Me
Me
too.
too. I
Especially
just
those
wish it would
sunglasses.
stay out of my face.
You've just been waiting to rock those, haven't you?
Or if we had
Yes, sir.
anything that could be right
Sunglasses?
there. so
Okay,
that I could
everybody
live.
pick up everything around you and
Shift.
rotate.
Nah.
Ready,
We're
break.
fine.
Seems like work.
Nah, we're fine. I'll deal with it.
Good.
And like it.
Yeah. There was something that I wanted to talk about, a wallet that was lost.
Yours?
Yeah, while I had just gotten
It
up to
wasn't
go help a
misplaced?
customer. It was misplaced. Oh, no, you know what? It's lost, but I know where it's at.
Well, when did you have it last?
At the bottom of the ocean.
No, closing day, Beaver Creek. You can hike up and then snowboard or ski down from this place called Bald Spot. And the only time anybody's there is in the winter. I've never
Football
heard of
fields?
anybody hiking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody hiking up in the summer. You only come down in the winter, and on my way down, it came out of my pocket at some point. There was like a little like lower shin, like lower pants pocket, and I had an open zipper, I guess, and it fell out. And I know exactly what credit card is there. I know that one of my IDs is there, and I know my debit card was there, and I never canceled any of them because I'm like, it was closing day, so nobody's gonna go up there,
Right.
And I know that it's just gonna keep snowing on top of it, and no one's gonna be up there in the summer to find it. So I
you're
haven't
just gonna
canceled
go
them.
back and find it?
No, it's just been 2 years, and it's already that card is
Disintegrated.
already added on my Google Pay. So I still use the card. It's just
Oh man,
up on Beaver
It's
Creek.
just up top and then
Yeah.
never
you should
seen
put
it.
an air tag in your wallet.
Oh, I do.
I have one in
People
my
hike up every summer under the lifts and find gloves,
Stuff.
You know, it'd be cool
Yeah.
to go
phones,
metal detecting out there.
GoPros.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite tasks as a Vail employee. Like you go and scour the
Get all the
mountain.
the yard
It's
sale.
called mountain cleanup because so many people have lost so many things in the summer, but also a lot of it is trash. So you go up with the Vail employees and just clean, and then sometimes you find money. Sometimes you find wallets. Sometimes you find vapes.
Weed.
Sometimes you find all
imagine
sorts
what you
of
find
shit.
up there.
Yeah.
Probably a couple fireball.
Shots.
Oh yeah,
Fireball
so many
cans?
mini bottles. Yeah, so many bottles. We started making a count of all the fireball shots that we found.
Well, I left my phone on the lift. Remember? We got out of the gondola and I left my phone on the gondola and it went
no.
back down. I was like,
Can't you do
yeah.
the Find My though
just went up to the
to
lift
find it?
okay.
No, we just knew it was there.
Just wait for
Send
it to
it
come
back
back
up,
around.
send
Or
it
do you
back
have
up.
or do you have one of those pull start androids?
Oh, I've got an iPhone.
Okay.
I'm normal.
Yeah, normal.
So I have.
You're not the green bubble in all the
Normal.
conversations.
I can
Sol-
edit.
Solange
you're
is a
not-
green bubble.
I can
Oh,
edit and resend.
so you're one of the crybabies that cry about green bubbles,
No, I just
like Lee.
personally.
She has to wind up her
That was
phone
a-
to use it.
That was a dig to him.
Okay, I got my minutes back.
What the hell? When's the fight?
What fight?
Not soon enough. It's about to happen
It's the
right
sun.
now.
It's pissing me off, man.
What?
We need just a blanket right there or something.
All right. Well, it's been a good show.
We need lighter.
Yeah. What are you talking?
This?
Can I see
That's
that
a
again?
that's a lighter thing. What are you doing?
Can I borrow that?
Yeah. Sorry. That. See?
It's the only one in the joint.
I can't throw it. And
What are you talking?
Oh, I don't have them. They're on the phone. Oh, you want me to see what I was gonna say earlier?
That's why I was doing the phone.
This is not
bit.
a phone bit. That's a lighter.
This
Okay.
is-
You
Or a
no,
good
you went like
job.
that. That's a lighter.
Or a good job.
Right in
Bouncy.
if you'd like to. How about Mandela effects that you just won't accept? Didn't happen.
I feel like we did this one.
Okay. How about a picture going back to the 80s
Oh.
with their technology? The technology we had in the 80s, no cell phones, no nothing. If we went back to that right now, like how would you find people? How would you know where your friends are and your family and all that stuff?
Leave a message after the tone.
got six,
Open your eyeballs and look for
six phone numbers
signs.
memorized in my head from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I still got numbers memorized.
Yeah.
Speaking of stand-ups, there was a guy I was listening to. He talked about that. If you went back in future or back in time,
Back to the future.
back to the future, but back in time, and I don't know how to do shit, man.
Right?
Try to talk about.
That's Nate Bargatze.
We have phones, and
That's
then you're
Nate
like, I don't
Bargatze.
even-
He was like,
yeah,
I
try
don't
to-
know that I would be able to prove that I was from the future.
I don't even know
They
what a
act
phone
like
is.
who's
Like,
the
try to-
who's the president? Or ask him things about history. What happens next after this? And I'm like,
He's like,
I don't.
He's like, I watched like World War II movies. Like it's the first, like it's
Yeah,
breaking news.
I'm getting surprised, Yeah, and so that's what I would think of. Like I remember the '80s. I was there, but it was so funny. Nobody had cell phones. We're kids. How do you find your friends? And then when you get old enough to like have a car and all that stuff, you call
gotta
their house
set
if
it
they're
up.
not there. If they're not at their house, then they could be in a million different places. You just can't.
You just got to like set up a meeting spot. Like, are you going to meet me
Yeah.
outside tomorrow? Like at 5?
But think about how easy it's become
yeah.
for any question and answer you have. Even if you want to call somebody and ask them a question, you didn't have that before. You might have to go to a payphone to call, you know. And we often did that. I'd go to a payphone and be like, hey.
Yeah, you're going to have
here.
to tell us what you did because none of us remember the 80s.
Right. Because
I
wasn't
think I just
in them.
did that, didn't I? Isn't that what I was just doing?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was just doing. Okay.
Continue
Have
telling us.
Have you ever used a payphone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? So
Yeah.
then it's not that outdated for you guys.
No, but like, what did you guys do? You know, like when I
Smoke
when I
cigarettes.
Like we
started-
rode bikes and we drove around places,
Well,
and it's like,
we did that too. Okay,
but
so
you
in
had the ability to get a hold of friends.
No, not in the neighborhood. Like that was just kind of like knock on each other's doors.
Yeah, that's
and
when
calling,
you're
calling
young.
the house phones.
But like I said, when we got older and got cars and stuff, we still had no ability to find each. You know, that you just had to. Oh, and then I have a car and I have to go to my friend's house. It gives you the address. You don't have some fucking app that you can put on your
There
thing
were less
and
roads.
GPS it. You know what I mean?
There were less roads.
Come on. I
There
grew up in
were.
Virginia Beach. There's no less roads that
It's
you're
just
gonna,
roads.
like.
Yeah, but
How do
you
I
had-
figure out how to get to this guy's
You had
house?
All
the
it is
main-
roads up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you had the main roads.
Oh
and
my God.
Long Dam Neck,
Yeah, I know Damn Neck.
and Shore Drive.
Yeah, I know Shore Drive.
Yeah, and
I
if
learned how to
you're-
drive on Shore Drive, which is a dangerous road.
That's the worst place in the country to drive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's so packed.
But it made
Hampton
me good at
Roads.
driving.
Well,
Made me good
nobody's
at
got
driving, dude.
guns, and
Northern
they're going
Virginia.
90.
No, I mean going on the highways and stuff like, that as a
264 is up
16-year-old.
there. It's
Yeah,
just like,
264.
why are you not going 112?
Yeah, and you'll see people coming right up on you. 95, same way. But my dad kind of threw me into stuff when I was learning how to do shit. Like when I learned how to ride a motorcycle, it was like, get on my 1975 Harley Electra Glide, and I'm going to follow you, because I had ridden a dirt bike before, so I knew how to do the clutch. But it's like, it's a man bike, and I'm a little, like a 17, 18-year-old kid. And he's like, I'll follow you. Do the speed limit or faster. And once I started going, I was like, all right, I can do this, But it was like, I didn't get time to get scared and not do
I've
it.
never ridden a motorcycle before.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I haven't.
fun.
I've ridden a dirt bike, but
Dirt
not a
bikes.
motorcycle.
Well, then you'll know how to do it then if you've ridden a dirt bike. If you know how to shift on a dirt
yeah,
bike.
I know how to shift.
Yeah, so then you can ride a motorcycle. I would say start on a very small one and kind of get used to it.
But I
But
don't really have an interest to ride one.
have you seen my chopper?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty sick.
It's not.
You got to get a sidecar.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a cool
Straight up
bike, but I
facts.
do miss my Yamaha Roadstar, because that was it's like riding on a cloud. It's this big, huge beast of a motorcycle. And now I have a bigger engine, but like, it's like your arms are up here, which is comfortable. The bike has so much power, and I just want to cruise. I don't want to fucking,
Right.
get there in an instant. But it's 1900 cc's. It's like, whereas my old one was 1700 cc's. So this one's 117 cubic inch, if you know anything about engines and stuff. And so when I was learning how to drive that, my dad was like, here, we're swapping, but we were coming home from Rolling Thunder in D.C. to Virginia Beach. And my brother, cousin, everybody had motorcycles and stuff.
Is that like a bike rally?
Yeah, big time. And so my dad was like, here, you ride the big dog, I'll ride yours. Yeah, because he's old and he wanted to be on the comfortable bike while I drove the scary death machine down the road, down 95, doing, 70, 80. And that's the first time I ever rode it. And man, it was scary as hell, because everything's vibrating. You can't see anything in the
They're
mirrors.
shaking so hard.
Because they're shaking so hard. But then once I got used to that after a while, I was like, okay, it's less scary. I know what I'm doing. I can get around potholes, because you don't want to hit a pothole on a rigid frame with a 300 back tire, because it's going to hit your ass and it's going to hurt real bad. But got good at it. And then I inherited the bike when he died. And now, like, my brother and I are the only, we know how to ride. You have to take corners different and things like that. But it's easier because I'm used to it. But my old bike, when you get on that, it feels like a little kid's bike after riding the big dog.
For sure.
Even though it's a giant bike, it
Right.
just feels like a little kiddie bike, like ring, ring, ring.
That's
But
what's
yeah,
up.
motorcycles are fun.
Where do you ride around here?
Anywhere, man. Like that Pelletier Loop Road I was just telling you about, where his wedding was. That's a very good ride. You just ride around the loop, and there's winding back roads and stuff like that. I don't want to do anything where I'm going, 100 miles an hour. I'm not a
You
kid
ever go
anymore.
out to like Blue Ridge or anything out west?
Yeah, we did the Blue Ridge Mountains
Love it out there.
during that. So I was a recruiter in Roanoke, Virginia, and so I belonged to a Marine Corps motorcycle club out there from 03 to 06, and we rode to Chesty Puller's grave. I don't know if you know who Chesty Puller was.
No.
Lewis B. Puller, General, United States Marine Corps, I believe Lieutenant General. Most decorated Marine, had 5 Navy Crosses, just a badass, just awesome Marine. And we rode to his grave in Saluda, Virginia, where his house was, and we met his wife, and he had this big, giant marble, like, cover over his coffin with an Eagle Globe and Anchor on it, Marine Corps Eagle Globe and Anchor on it.
Nice.
That was awesome. But those kind of rides were, man, like, up the Blue Ridge Mountains, Blue Ridge Parkway. And that was awesome, dude. So awesome, the Blue Ridge Parkway. But I like those windy roads, just nice and freaking cool breeze. Not too cold, not too hot. Those are the rides that are cool. You know what I'm saying?
Too cool for school.
Yeah, I like motorcycles.
Maybe I won't have one. One day I won't.
Well, then get a one wheel.
I can't afford it.
Okay.
Can't afford 2 wheels, can't afford 1 wheel.
Can't afford
even do
2
it.
wheels. Can't even afford 1.
Can't even afford to pay attention. Yuck.
No, they're fun though, and they have these electric unicycles too. Those things are even faster than the
That
one
just
wheel.
seems like an injury for me waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Because they'll go way fast. They go over bumps and stuff, but because they're facing forward and stuff. I don't know, but
Is that the one where your feet are like,
yeah,
dude, I seen somebody when I went
But they're
camping in New
supposed to-
York that had one, and he was going through the woods on it, and I was
Yeah.
like, dude,
they're supposed to be
don't know,
pretty
bro.
good at handling those
he
terrains.
was doing it.
Yeah, because the one wheel can handle those terrains, but I think you need to be much more trained on the one wheel to handle those terrains. I
Right.
couldn't do it. I can go through some trails and shit, but I might fall off here.
Like going
here
over,
soon
like,
when I hit
big
a root.
roots and shit,
Yeah, when I
right?
hit a root, I might be face planting somewhere.
The only thing electric that I've mastered is the forklift.
I love a forklift.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I love a forklift.
I love a forklift.
Something
God, it's so
oddly
good.
satisfying about it.
Yeah.
Nicely
It's like
stacked pallet.
organization.
Pick things up, put them down. But like you have to be precise. It has to be at the right angle. The coordination involved is super important.
Yeah, I was watching the dude at Lowe's the other day when he went so high just to get it on that one shelf, and it's like just little by little. I'm like,
Also,
yeah.
something satisfying about a horribly placed pallet when the whole warehouse just tips over. It's like that guy's losing his job, but that was impressive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't-
you'd
I don't
have
know
to
how to
really-
say it. Like you messed up big time, dude.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You had to try to do that almost.
You missed
Yeah.
your last certification or something's going on here, but
So you guys are forklift certified?
you know what all it is someone that's already forklift certified. It's
Yeah.
like, hey,
Do this.
go
Well,
pick
Cody
that pallet up. and
Cody
move
wants
it.
to get his.
But I am forklift
I
certified.
am too. And you know where I got it from? Forkliftcertified.com.
Nice.
Hell
I
yeah.
got mine from
100%.
I'm logging into that
I don't
tonight.
even want to plug the company's name, but I was the other forklift driver was the building maintenance guy, and I was supposed to be the sole forklift driver
The solo.
at the company, and I became the only person driving this forklift, and it was an empty warehouse when it started, and it became a fully packed, very well organized, flow state,
Zen.
zen, except, yeah,
I think there might be somebody inside.
yeah, I know.
I'm an ordained
but I
minister.
wanted to talk about the forklift.
You were
I
talking
was
about
just trying to help.
forklift.com. I'm
I
an
know.
ordained minister because my friend was going to get remarried, and I was like, all right, let me do all this stuff, and I did it and
Is
got
it
the thing.
Minister.com or something?
No, mine's open ministry or something like that.
Okay.
But I did it like 10 years ago. But then they ended up not going ordained minister.
Yeah.
It's all you got to do is go online and do
It's
the
definitely
thing.
a rite of passage in a brewery.
No, it's
I have a forklift story.
You don't want to be the guy in the brewery that can't drive a forklift.
you say you have
You're
a
not
forklift.
effective.
Oh.
It's just like,
Well, it's like they only have, like at Lowe's again, they have the guy that drives the forklift is also the guy or girl that does the cutting, like when you
Yeah.
need stuff cut. So it's like if they're doing anything,
That guy's
you're
driving-
waiting forever for them.
driving revenue around Lowe's for sure.
But you're waiting forever for them to come over and cut your stuff. I don't ever get that done, but friends who don't have like all the table saw and all that stuff, you can get it done right there. And it is a lot easier just to get it done right there. You're paying the same price. You don't have to, you saved yourself a step at home. So I get that, but man, when it takes forever to get help. Today I went to have to buy a new freaking laptop charger for my laptop because as you know me, everything I own breaks very quickly. It just doesn't last as long as it should. I take care of my stuff. You see all the stuff that we have, but like it just never works for me ever, ever, ever. And so my laptop thing broke. I went to the laptop like that section where they sell the chargers in Walmart. And I just saw the person walk away from the electronics place, and it has one of those things on it. And I'm like just standing at the desk. Like, it's brutal. May I purchase this and leave?
Don't make me take a chainsaw.
These shoes are glorious. These shoes are fabulous. I just want to pay you and go home.
Yeah, I want to give you money.
Customer service. They make it really. It's like, I just want to give you money.
Yeah, so I walk up to the front and I can't find a line because they're all, and I'm like, I have one item. So then I go to self-checkout and I ask the person, like, hey,
and they're like,
am I allowed to buy this here?
Come to 17 so we can take the thing off.
No, it was fine. She did it. She took care of it just fine. It was great. But
certified cutter.
They used to tell me I have to buy this stuff at the electronics area.
Hold on, we need to call the forklift guy so we can get this box off your charger.
Go get the forklift, get it off the top shelf. The charger is this big, by the way.
Forklift's a big responsibility around
right.
here.
You're wearing multiple hats when you're that guy.
You're really driving revenue, and
well, you probably have a lot of pull too.
You're really in charge of.
Literally.
It's not a hard test. Maybe I should go work at Lowe's.
I'm not a test taker.
Be the guy.
I'd be the guy, dude.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move out of the sun.
17 miles an hour, baby.
Now you can still see me, but I'm out of the sun. What's up?
Hi.
That worked out, didn't it?
It did. I can't get any closer.
Finally, dude. Well, yeah, but remember last time we were here, it was me the whole time. Yeah. But at least you're looking this way. I have to look that way.
Right.
At the sun.
Right.
Half your face is going to be
sunburn. It's tough, man. Well, I already had sunburn from the show, and then see my head's all peeling and everything.
Is that from sitting right there?
No, it's from the show I had before your wedding.
Show.
Yeah, because we were like out in the sun. It was very nice though. It was a sunny. I told you it was like sunny. Well, you didn't have time. You were busy, but it was very sunny and but breezy, and the weather was great. We played for a couple hours, and
that's why this time of the year is the best.
Yeah, dude, because it's
super
about to
mild.
It's about to get brutal.
Live here year round if it was like this year round.
It's about to get brutal, though.
Yeah.
Once it gets brutal, that's when we start to do our outdoor shows.
Grew up playing football out here, and just you look back, you're like, how and why did I do that? Like,
how did
you played football too, right?
I played soccer.
Oh, I was just gonna say maybe y'all played each other.
We'll be out.
I was a soccer player.
Yeah, it's too much running for me, man.
Well, that's
there was
football
a lot of
too,
running.
isn't it?
Way too much running.
I know, dude. I get exhausted watching soccer. I'm like, these guys are just running and running. How are they doing this? And I've run marathons.
Just get used to it after a while. And it helps to distract yourself with the ball. So it's kind of like you are running, but you know what I mean? You're not like, it's not like track where you're just like, I'm just running.
That was
so what do you
like cross country people? Like, there's something wrong with y'all.
Our sport is y'all's punishment.
What do you think of Ted Lasso?
I like it.
It's excellent, dude.
I don't think it's a good show. I put my dad onto it, and he was like, dude, this is phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not like super technically correct or anything, but it's a comedy.
Not worried about that.
It's a comedy, but it's also a feel-good show.
It's good enough.
And I think it's centered around leadership. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
I think they do a lot of leadership lessons in that.
Yeah,
like
there's
how
some
to treat
Easter
people.
eggs in there.
Oh yeah, dude. How to treat people. How to turn the other cheek when somebody's screwing you over.
Yeah.
Like turning the other cheek, they'll come back. You know, and you know what I mean?
They'll know.
It's so good. I love that show. I can't see that, so I don't know where we're at.
It's about that time. It's like 55.
Is it 55? It's close.
I'm
well, we got to
here. We need Solange back.
Yeah,
for the
because
outro.
we have to do that. We have to do our final thoughts. Well, Mark, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Now you're talking about. Are you talking about moving here from Vail? Moving back?
I got my parents live around here, and I previously had a business here that was pretty successful. So something I thought about, and just it's unrealistic to think I'll ever own anything in Vail. So
yeah,
something I could come back, build something, and be around.
You can go back to Vail for your ski trips and stuff like that if you want to.
The thing that got me a little upset is that this was my 10th year in Vail, and it's the worst winter in recorded history as far as snow.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I wanted to go out with a good winter, and unfortunately it was a pretty bad winter. So I'm hoping to maybe redeem it, stay one more year, and come back to the beach. But yeah, it's tough to leave a ski resort on that kind of course.
Yeah, well, and your friends and stuff too, right? I'm sure you built
home.
She moved, and then two of my overlanding buddy, and then my dude I met the first night I moved to Colorado. We've been friends for 10 years now. They both moved. And
Oh, yeah.
it
So
makes
maybe
it
it's
tough.
yeah.
So,
Did they just like go home or?
one of them moved within the state, and the other one moved back east. So
Gotcha.
it's just
I used to,
not the
man, I
same.
think about that all the time. Like if Heartstop broke up, what's keeping me here?
I've
You
got
know what I
all
mean?
my-
But now we got this too.
all
so-
my close friends are here, and they,
Yeah.
you know, it's my brother's in Virginia, so this is home. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
Colorado will be like the second.
Well, and
home.
your brother's only like, is he going to stay in Virginia? He'll probably retire and stay
Hell
there.
no, dude.
No.
He's gonna buy like 300 acres in Nebraska or something.
Oh, really?
Just do that thing as a
Yeah.
old grumpy chief and just get out of here and go buy a front loader or something. And dig
That's
holes.
what you got to do. Just create projects for yourself.
I think he's just gonna
Yeah.
walk out his back door and shoot his 12 gauge off and just fucking start.
Do you
Freedom.
know how much I would love to do that? Just have the
Start your
land to
day.
just go back and shoot my guns in the backyard. Not
Shoot
that I
them.
have any guns. I lost them all in a boating accident. But my theoretical guns,
I feel like there's a story there.
now it's what you say, so the government can't come take them from you. From my cold
My
dead hands,
cold, dead
government.
hands.
From my cold dead hands.
Don't even have a boat.
They're like,
I have a
what?
kayak. I just
They're
took
like,
home.
what boat?
Yeah, my kayak. Well, I used to have a boat. Maybe I took them out on that and dropped them all in the
You
ocean.
flung them overboard. You're
Sorry,
like, I'm
don't
done
have
with
any more.
this. Screw my
I
second
did
Amendment
have
rights.
one gun stolen from me. My dad gave me his .22 revolver.
A
That
stolen gun is gnarly.
He wasn't a gun guy, but he had this .22. It was cool, Buffalo Soldier, I think it's called, but it's a little .22 revolver. Pain in the ass. You got to load it one by one and all that stuff. But still, it's the first gun. I like. It's so easy to shoot. It's like a cap gun. It's so easy.
Right.
And so when I went off to boot camp in the Marine Corps in '97, I kept that gun and all my other like knives and shit up in my mom's attic.
Right.
Well, at that same time, my mom's piece of shit ex-husband was like coming around drunk, druggy, just a terrible piece of shit. And another person that I'm pretty sure is who did it, that I might be related to. But yeah, stole it. Just stole it.
Damn.
Went and sold it for crack, I'm sure,
That's
or something
insanity.
like that. Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Not really.
While I'm in boot camp, joining the Marine Corps to serve my country.
Yeah, that's
You're
wild.
stealing my father's gun that he gave me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, what kind of person does that, dude?
Yeah, dude. Like,
People who
Steal
need,
my
people who
identity or
need their
something.
fucking heroin. That's why. People who need their next hit.
they're not
They
themselves.
don't care. They are themselves. They become that person. And if you steal from your family, you're the lowest
That's
form
different.
of scum on the
I think
fucking
that
earth.
Yeah, I hate a
pretty.
thief.
A thief's pretty bad.
Stealing from family though,
That's another
Yeah,
level.
but that's what drugs does.
Can I have one of those damn pretzels?
oh, that's why I brought him. Man.
Absolutely, dude. He brought him and said, "Yogurt covered pretzels. What's up?"
Sold.
Did you not eat on the way back?
I ate on the way back. I'm not hungry.
Okay, I was gonna say because every show we do, I swear to God, I feel like you don't eat beforehand, and then we talk about food, and then you're like, "Now I'm hungry too," so I know you must really be hungry. But
I do miss the
That's
Southern
good.
cuisine.
dude, I'm telling you, man, this freaking curry I made was off the chain.
I like curry.
Yeah.
But I made it like I used ChatGPT because my buddy gave me these Coco's curry
So
things.
good for recipes.
Yeah, but it's all in Japanese. I can't read that, so I'm like, read this and then give me the best ingredients. And I got like 2.5 pounds pork shoulder. Okay, because I'm gonna want I wanted to make it a
Meal prep.
meal prep. It didn't. I ended up
Didn't
eating like
survive?
3 of them in 2 days. I brought
with meal prepping.
one. Well, she was telling me it's lunch. Like, well, if you're gonna make curry, bring me some. I was like, I don't know if it'd be good. I've never made it before, so I brought it. She said it was really good, but it was really good, dude. I ate. It was too mild for I wanted it to be hotter, but it was like I've never made curry, dude. And so like the way they
Until
have you
you
do
do.
it, you like sear the pork, then you throw it into it, boil it, then you put the vegetables in to boil those for a bunch of time. Then you get rid of most of the water, and then you put the curry sauce in there, and then you make your rice, and it's amazing, dude.
Sounds dank. I like
Amazing.
I
curry.
wasn't hungry now. Yeah.
Yeah, look
I'm gonna
at
have
you.
some curry when I get home.
You did it this
because I got
time.
one more left. I made like 5 of them. I got one left in 2 days.
I go down to Belize every other year. And I do the seafood curry on the beach.
Ooh.
My gosh, it's so
I've never had seafood curry.
You ever been to Belize or anywhere?
No, I'm not
It's
rich.
Belize is so cheap, man. No, it's
All right. Well, we
neither
can
am
say
I.
bye-bye after I pee.
I'm not rich yet. Once this podcast takes off, we'll get rich and then we'll go to Belize.
There we
What's
go.
up? You know what I'm saying?
I wish I was rich, man.
No, I have been around the world, but like
Do an episode from Belize.
dude, we're doing an episode from a far off place at some point.
Solange and Lee could fight in Belize.
Yeah, there you
live
go.
From Belize.
Live from Belize, the match that now somebody's gonna have to monitor my heart rate just to make sure I don't die, but I could I'll make easy work of that. That'll be easy. But
Belize is like you could go there for like just like Southeast Asia.
well, so my brothers and I've never been to most of Asia. I've been to like Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan and stuff. The stands, the who gives a fuckistan. But I heard somebody say that the other day. Oh no, that was Homelander. It was on The Boys. Anyway, but I've been to a bunch of those places, but I've never been to China, Japan, Taiwan, Okinawa, freaking Philippines, nothing. So my brothers, I have an older brother and a younger brother, and we're talking about doing a brothers trip in like February, March, and they want to go to the Philippines. Never been. I've never, I've heard about it. My drill instructors went to the Philippines because back in the day, that was one of the Marine Corps deployment places, and they say it's great, but I'm like, I don't know anything about it. Right. I don't know if the food's going to be any good. I don't know if the people are going to be nice or whatever. If the scenery is good. I want to see some good sights. I want to see some good beaches, have some good food. And that's what I'm looking for. Just a good, whatever you do. And that's what I was looking at, Thailand, but I'm not trying to find a bunch of lady boys and stuff.
Don't go looking for them then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bangkok has it now.
In Romania, we had gypsies that followed us around.
What are you trying to say? I'm just kidding.
Okay, Gypsy, I will now look through your treasures.
I
Is
don't
this
think
understood?
it's
Is this understood?
Very nice.
Very nice.
They're nice. I like.
My wife, she has vagine that hangs like sleeve of wizard.
Oh, God.
Okay. What do you think?
Hi.
You think?
Sure.
Is this on the right channel? I can't see it. I think it is.
Just turn them all up.
Okay, are we ready for a mistake? Do you want to talk about that thing you want to talk about real quick? You said you had a story about forklifts.
Well, it's just silly now that we're talking about it anymore.
Damn.
Way to kill the mood.
We'll fork off then.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna
Stick a fork in it. It's done.
I mean, it was a story. It was okay. So this FedEx guy came in.
We're at a fork in the road here. I'm so sorry.
So I was still like, I was
A
still
fork in it.
Fork you guys, okay?
Fork it.
Fork and get to it.
Fork and tell your story.
Fork crying out loud.
All right. So what do you think?
For
We on the right
for
channel?
fork's sake.
I think so. We'll just turn them all up. We're good.
Okay, fine. So there was a FedEx guy who had come in, backed his truck up, and our item was on the other side of this super long pallet of something.
Oh, like in the back type deal?
Yeah. And we can't get the forklift onto the truck without moving this long, skinny pallet.
Giggity.
This, sure.
Long, skinny. Long, skinny.
Wow, long, skinny. I'm 12.
We
Okay.
still haven't heard any funny things that you've ever said on any of your comedy things.
Oh, my God. Why?
So, this guy comes in, and I'm still like, I have just learned forklift, but I'm doing well, okay? And I'm not confident. I should be. I have given myself no reason not to be confident. I can totally.
You're certified.
But my
She's getting
brain.
certified.
My brain. No, I was already.
Or learning. You were learning?
My brain functions for heavy machinery and pivot points and load.
Management.
Manage.
Yeah,
Yeah, you manage
management and
loads
all
well.
that. Yeah,
I
I
gotcha.
manage loads real well.
Yeah.
Certified.
And and so this FedEx guy comes in, and I don't want to move someone else's package.
So you don't manage his load or his package
I don't want to lift his
Selfish.
package.
to manage his load.
Yeah, I don't want to manage his load of someone else's package. Anyways,
Is this a bit?
Still talking about forklifts or what is
I feel like this is a bit. I mean,
forklifts or
Jesus.
It's not a bit. This is not pre-written. This is natural. This is happening right now. Tell us about the package and the load.
okay, so.
load package?
So he has experience on a fuel operated forklift. Gas powered.
Propane.
It's propane. Okay,
That's-
I wanted to say propane.
Oh, is
okay.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
damn.
propane. Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
yeah. And if it's not propane, it's electric. Boogie
Woogie,
woogie.
woogie, woogie.
And
I thought you were Flintstone in the shit.
wouldn't that be
Run
crazy?
out of propane.
Yeah.
Because
Okay. Anyway, so first truck for me to get on or to take the forklift onto the bed of a truck, into the bed of a truck, and I have to move someone else's package, and I'm like, I don't know about that.
Don't
and
wanna be
he
responsible.
Says, yeah, and he says he's got experience. I was like, if you feel good about it, go for it. But he has experience on propane, and he goes in, and the difference between propane and electric is vastly different.
As far as the throttle,
Propane is a very slow, like build up
Okay.
gear, engine, like
whereas
you feel
electric's
that
more
rev.
right away.
Yeah, and electric
Yeah.
is like, pop, and he is just
Oh, no.
like jerking all over the place.
He's jerking his package
Jerking
everywhere.
his load.
So he's jerking the package everywhere.
He
The
is
load's
jerking
everywhere.
there's really not a
Package
load to
everywhere.
manage yet, but now he has started jerking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
but he's
load,
jerking
Things-
everywhere, so the load's gonna be like
Things
all
are-
over the place.
Things are starting to get messy. Okay.
Jerking.
That's without.
We did have
Clipping all this.
I had my longest. Why? We had my longest extension poles out
Of course
there.
you did.
Yeah.
For the
His-
load
his
that you're
too.
getting.
Gotta have
And
your
it's
poles.
just- I want to say that they were 16s, and this.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
16s, of course, yeah.
And anyways, so he is just making a mess of this place, and I was like, "Get off, okay?"
Yeah, this
Get
is taking
off.
People are getting
forever.
off now.
Get off.
is-
That's what you said. Get off.
anyways,
So you're
is
talking
taking
about
forever.
You're talking
Can you
about
just get
jerking all
off?
over the place,
Managing
and moving the
loads.
loads. Get off. That's
Okay,
what you said to him.
so I-
This is a bit, I think.
so
You're doing
I-
this on purpose.
so I hop on
Really?
and I insert the forks very
Jesus Christ.
sensually,
What is happening?
very sensually under the pallets.
Yes.
And I just fucking moved the load.
Oh yeah, that sounds
Managed
good.
it. Managed it.
And then I go and get my package. Easy peasy. I shouldn't have had any doubt in myself. Anyways, pull it off, put his shit back on. We're done.
and
I
he's
was-
just laying there in the wet spot, or what?
So you
Face-
handled the
he
guy's
looked
package
sweaty,
better
yeah.
than he could because he was just jerking it all over the place.
Yeah, he was jerking.
So that
he really
load was going to be spilled everywhere if it was up to him.
He was spilling it.
He was oozing.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Is it hard though? Like driving
I am now.
No,
Shit.
Wasn't.
I got
it
material
usually-
now, man.
It usually is.
Talking about
No,
forklifts.
seriously, is it difficult to drive a forklift, or how long did it take you to get it? A day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks?
They're real
Because I like driving anything, man. I
Is
like
it like a
trying
zero
anything.
turn with the
similar. Some
lever?
of them are zero turns. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Some of them are center turns. Are cool.
I mean,
You know
I
what center
got
turn
You
is?
just turn in place.
my,
drops on a
my
penny,
proudest
drop
my
on a
proudest moment outside of that situation was this super wide load came in, wider than our massive garage doors went,
Huge load.
and
Huge load, just like everywhere.
and just like you know.
What was
That's
that
a
hand
clip.
motion? do that hand motion again.
You brush your teeth with
talking
two
jerking
toothbrushes?
They're really long toothbrushes.
Jerking loads out here.
Yeah, I crisscross them. It's super efficient. The faster you go, okay.
Dental hygiene is important.
Very important.
You have the whitest teeth I've ever come across.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Oh, we got dirty.
Brother, sister, dirty. That's.
No, the whole shit, like this whole fucking forklift thing's been dirty.
I've got.
Are you kidding me?
Forklifts get dirty.
You can
Okay,
imagine
so-
who wrote the forklift certification manual.
See,
and
this could have been in
the
your
key
routine.
words that you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
They
Load
ran with it.
and
They ran with it for sure.
package.
oh, but my most proud of yeah. So I was just learning, and the guy who had certified me was like, okay, bring it in. And you have to like, get it up to a certain height, turn or like pivot, and then and then there's something in your way, of course, and you raise it a little more, which is like a really scary thing because you can't be
You
forward
can't
at
see
all.
either, right?
Oh, and the video they show you of like, hey, this is what happens.
Well, you can't see either at a certain
up,
point, and then you
forklift.
feel like
Very
the
graphic.
weight
Makes you not
differential, right?
Makes you not want to mess up.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like when he
yeah.
was doing that tall one, I was like, oh my god. how
If
can
it's
you-
tall, you better be straight up under
Yeah,
it. If
yeah.
it's heavy, it depends on
Because you're about to get launched. If not,
the weight
get
of the
loaded.
load.
you can tip.
Yeah, it depends on the weight of the load. If you can take if the fork length can take the load of that weight while it's straight up, and because if it can't while it's straight up, because that's going to be your most stable, then you're going to come forward no matter what. So it's a weight.
I want to drive a forklift.
Inclines
It's
as
so
well.
fun.
I want to do it
Inclines
just
are
to do
huge.
it. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to do
Inclines
it.
are a huge consideration as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, because you know the balance.
Yeah.
You usually drive a
Can
forklift
you
backwards up a
well, let's say
incline.
you're going this way. Can you then tilt it to
center
It
offset?
depends on the weight and the
That's
height.
what I'm saying. To offset, you can move your load forward so that if you're going up a hill, you can move it forward.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
You
Okay.
know the video I'm talking about of the when they show you like what can go wrong. It's like a nice little break room. People enjoying their Lunchables. Forklift comes through right through, just impales a supervisor.
Ooh, there
But
was also
it's like a crash test dummy
a-
type situation, but it's like
there was also
you got a little bit of imagination.
a for real thing with an MRI machine that they got at some hospital
got,
that
like,
wasn't
sucked
covered
into
yet.
it?
No, that there was a forklift on one side of the wall, and they turned it on to check it out, and it fucking pulled the forks right off, and they came right through the fucking wall, and they killed one guy and
my
they injured another guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Atari incident that happened recently.
The what now?
Since we're just talking about,
Yeah, go for it.
did you hear about this?
No,
Which
what
is
was
it?
it?
So like they're building highways and they've got the hot tar they use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These huge huge heated 50,000 gallon tanks of just hot tar that they come and pick
Yeah.
up. Shit busted, and that guy.
It's
guy
like
didn't end up
Pompeii,
well.
huh?
Yeah, it was 210 grand.
Eesh.
dude, and it's like sticky too. So
Guys
there ain't no
don't-
like
Yeah, they were like,
Yeah.
He's sticky.
his
Yeah.
quality of life just
All he
went
needs
way
feathers
down.
now.
There's no more of this guy.
He's
unfortunately,
stickier
but
than me after the forklift
we're just talking
incident.
about OSHA mishaps. That was a big one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but some of those videos are like so cheesy and like stupid, but some of them are really good when you show like the.
I'm so
Well, if
I got
it's
my hand
glad I
real,
didn't see that video.
Yeah, if it's real, then it's cool, but not cool. But like you're paying more
it's something
attention.
to consider.
If it's some actor that's like, oh no, I've fallen and done this, that's like, come on, man, show us some real event that happened.
Yeah, make this mean
Real.
something to me.
We ready?
Sure.
Yeah, on that note,
That was a good ending story. I liked it. TK, let's have some takeaways, brother.
Thanks for having me. I had a great time in Mexico. I had a great time at my wedding. I had a great time at George Strait last week.
Oh, we didn't even talk about George Strait. That's okay. We'll
right.
talk about it next time.
And then I love y'all. Nice to meet you, Mart.
You as well, TK. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, brother.
Takeaways?
thanks for having me.
It's interesting.
Final
I had a
thoughts?
good time. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. See, it's nothing to it. You just talk.
I always said I had a face for radio.
I say that about myself too, but he has a face for radio because he's on the radio.
There you go.
Hey.
Did a little disc jockeying in Vail a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Radio
a
free
little.
intern. Little radio free intern. Yeah, it's a good time.
Solange, final thoughts.
I wish you guys had talked more before this podcast because I think you would have found some even more interesting things to talk about. Because
Just means you got to
you
come back.
guys,
More loads to manage.
Luckily,
Yeah.
we have more shows to do
yeah, but he's heading back.
for
But-
now.
I've been here a
E-
month and I'm heading
Either
back.
way,
For now.
you guys would really enjoy each other
Oh yeah. What's
and
up?
each other's loads.
What's up, dude? You want to speak loads later?
You want to talk
Manage
loads?
some loads together, dude.
Well, again, Mark, thanks for coming, and it's great to have you on the show. Solange, thank you for being on, even though you had
Thanks
to keep
for
getting
having
up.
me.
I know you had to keep getting up and working it, but you're doing a great job at the shop.
I do
Working
get
it.
up and work it.
TK, welcome back, my brother. We missed you so much.
Yes, sir.
And also, congratulations
Thank
Congrats.
to you and
Thank you.
Nicole.
Thank you.
We had a great time at the wedding.
Thanks for my presents, guys.
Yeah, man. I hope you enjoy. And I hope you all enjoy
for your
the Hot
presence.
Ashes podcast here in George's Cigars in Swansboro, North Carolina. I'm Lee.
TK, baby.
We'll see you next time. We out.